On Faerun, in the foothills northwest of Thunder Tree, the Sunless Citadel, once a secret stronghold of the Cult of the Dragon, is now a sunken fortress overrun by goblins and beasts. It plunged into the earth when Mount Hotnau erupted and threw Neverwinter into chaos. Hello everyone, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around and play D&D. You are listening to the adventure of the Sunless Citadel, thanks to resources provided by D&D Beyond. Warning, certain situations and language may not be suitable for younger audiences. And now, let's jump into tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits. Okay, so, just as a reminder, as far as I remember, two of you have inspiration. So that's a D6 to one of your attack rolls or ability checks or saving throw. And I think I'd like to start by asking Varn to recount what happened.
Okay. For this time I won't be as, last time, our adventurers finally gone to sleep after a long travel towards the Sunless Citadel. We awake from our slumber and have roasted rat breakfast, a delicacy among kobold and kind.
Yum.
After breakfast, we walk along the bottom of the ravine that is covered in scattered rubble from Sunless Citadel. As we trek, we come across rat after rat after rat, eyeing them closely. And soon we finally make it towards trap door. No, not sorry. I wrote that wrong. And towards a hole in the rubble, revealing a door. As we enter as our brave adventurers enter the door, we meet a strange little kobold named Meepo. Meepo was set by their king to guard the white dragon. The kobold Meepo confided in me about his loss. He lost the black dragon to the goblins, and we decided that we'd assist him in claiming the white dragon. So Meepo brought us towards the king. Kobold King told us the location of the goblins, the Sunless Citadel. And then we trekked onwards with Meepo as our guide towards the goblin. As we trek, we soon learn where a rat matriarch is hiding. We slay its defenders, and then we come across its. Sorry, I'm not really good right now either. But we come across its nest. We see its ugly, full ugly form. Quickly dispatch of the beast, and it's nearby. There, you took our. Sorry for that not being that good. Okay.
Oh, you know, that's great.
No, I know. Okay, Dad.
You guys have had a long rest here in what was of this disease that you the night before. We're just gonna do a little roll here to see how well you. Okay, you guys have a quiet rest. You wake in the morning and everything is musty, and even though up to this point everything's been dry, there's a dampness that seems to be seeping in through the brickwork, and the smell of the rotting rat is wafting from the other side of the door. It starts to rot in the pit where you stuck last night. But you get a good night's rest, and everyone awakes. What do you do?
Guess we're gonna have to ask Meepo which direction he thinks we should go.
Yeah, wasn't there that door? Didn't go toward. Well, we were when you searched, but then we went towards the rat.
Well, there were several doors before we went into this room, right? Jason?
Yeah, there were 6 doors down the hallway where 6 rats came out.
Yeah. Where was this door? Was it just the first one we came to? I can't remember.
Well, you have a person in your party that's been journaling. Maybe they're able to tell you a more detailed description of what the dungeon's layout is.
Well, there was 2 fountains on either side of this long hallway. We walked down the long hallway, and there were 6 doors. We kind of went down. I didn't write which one we went down. I went down. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
A trap door.
I'm pretty sure we went south. I remember this dungeon exactly how we entered it and walked down it. Andros relays to the party. So there is and Jason, correct me if I'm wrong. We went from we went north to a fountain, or we went south to that fountain.
Well, the party started in that tower circular room,
right?
And they've been moving kind of northeast through this dungeon. So yeah, you came across those fountains, and yeah, you were headed northwards.
Okay, I think I had the map upside down. Is the circular tower at the bottom? The south end? Okay, I had the... Andros stands on his head. Oh, I've got the map right now.
Wasn't there a side room that Meepo was trying to take us down?
Yeah, Meepo was at the alcove. Across from, there was an alcove that had kind of crumbled in, and then there was one that you guys had opened the door, and then the rats came out. So you hadn't gone any further than that.
And that was the one that he tried to get us down. You didn't want to go up here. So I say we go that way. I don't want to deal with anymore.
Andros is taking a stick, and he's just going to draw out in the sand what he believes we have done so far.
Okay, so you're in this room. Right now the door's closed. And the other side of the door has this pit trap that you guys managed to re-engage the trap mechanism. And that's just on the other side of the door.
I had a way of locking that so we could cross it, right?
Yeah, with a piton.
All right.
Okay, so you going back through this door?
Yeah. I mean, we got nowhere. No, let's just hide here in this room for the rest of it.
Okay, Andros uploaded a map.
I wouldn't hide in this room. I don't like them.
If you guys check the general text channel, there's a map in there.
Yeah. So, where there's a fountain at the very end or the top of the image?
North is up.
Yes. We're there. We across from the fountain, or where are we?
You're to the left of the fountain at the north fountain.
Yes.
You're in that.
There's a truck. Yeah.
In that little room.
That trap door was in front of that door, right?
Correct.
We already searched this room, right?
Yes.
Bones. Or
Want
something.
to go back and search the 6 room from the sides, or did we already do that?
Those are where those rats came
Oh,
out.
we didn't. That was where all the rats came out of.
Yeah.
These fountains got to do something too. They're something about fire and dying.
The one to the north said something about death, and the one to the south is with fire, if I remember right.
And we put something dead in the top one, and we fire into the bottom one. Use oil and such. If we reversed it, maybe that will do something. They are pretty much the same except for the text.
Good. Mr. Euler to do that. Or earlier, fire a firebolt into the fountain at the north.
I can do that. Just let me know when you want that.
Well, let's try and. I'll jam the trap again. We'll cross the trap now.
Edmonton Oilers Fireball, top corner.
Oh, yikes.
Okay, so you're going to jam the trap with a...
Again.
He's jamming the trap with it.
Okay, roll your sleight of hand for your thieves' tool.
Oh, proficiency. 15.
Okay, it appears that this will hold. It's now jammed closed. Who's going to cross it first?
Smallest, heaviest.
I think Andros should go first.
Absolutely, I jump across.
He could break
You
me.
jump? You don't walk across?
No, I'm jumping across.
Okay. Make an athletics roll. Athletics check.
If you fall, you're in the pit with that stanky rat.
17.
Which will be not a rat, but a splat.
That's right.
Okay, you jump right over the pit trap, and you don't even land a foot on the door itself.
It's all
Who's
good,
next?
guys. Come on over.
Okay, I'm gonna walk across the pit trap.
Okay, you're just walking. Okay, there's no roll involved, but you hear the trapdoor creak and kind of shudder, and little bits of rock and rubble you hear falling, and you walk across the trap.
Just slowly walk across the trap.
I'm actually going to stand at the edge of the trap and be ready to reach my trunk out in case it gives away.
Okay, who's next?
Meepo. Not Meepo. Well, no, we can go together.
Meepo and Varn. Okay, Meepo and Varn, they go together. They walk hand in hand. They kind of skip across the thing, no problem. It doesn't even make a movement or anything.
Or Lear will be next.
Okay, Orlear, how tall are you? How much do you weigh?
I weigh 160 pounds and I'm 6 foot tall.
Okay. You walk across. You're confident. Everyone else has gone across. No big deal. And
defenseman.
yeah, nothing happens. Who's next?
There's only one left.
I think I made
will
the right
walk
call.
across.
Are you gonna jump or are you walking?
I'll walk carefully.
Okay.
Somebody grab my tail.
Okay.
I'll grab your tail.
You walk across, and
Cobalt from each tail.
Yeah.
again, some of the rubble is falling through the cracks, and you hear the stress of this door, and you're able to just get across the door, and Andros grabs you, and you get across.
Perfect.
I feel like you're not getting that pecan back.
But Piton was in there.
Yep.
I don't like it's a loss. Hey,
So, yes.
no, I thought we were going to firebolt this fountain.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
isn't this
Have to
fountain
walk
the
down
death
to
one?
the other side.
Yeah,
If we reverse it, that's fine.
I'm trying to reverse the whole thing. See what happens.
You firebolt the statue in the fountain, and there's no effect.
Well, that's disappointing.
This fountain is vexing me.
I take out my sword and slice a little bit of my finger, so I draw blood and pour that in the fountain.
The blood runs down the drain.
Damn it.
I think it's no use just wasting our time here anymore. I have more pressing concerns.
I want to open the door on my left, so it would be on the right, on the image at the top.
So you're going to the 6 doors
Yeah.
down the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a pit trap there, kind of in the fountain room, but right where the hallway starts. But like I said before, you can jump that with just a 5-foot jump because it's not like it's a great 10-foot jump.
I'll jump that easy.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't make you roll for this one because it's not that difficult. So anyone with a strength score of 10 can easily jump this.
Cling on to somebody? You probably
Yes.
should kill.
You can go on my shoulder, little friend.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you want to check the northeast door,
North.
Dagger?
Yes.
Okay. You go into that room and you see a little rat's nest, but there isn't anything special in this room. It's just a home where the rats would live.
There's I don't see anything laying around in the rat's nest.
Make a perception check.
I'm not gonna dig through it. I'm just gonna poke it with my rapier.
Okay.
Perception. It's a 20.
You find 3 silver pieces. Anyone else checking, doing?
I'll jump over that trap.
Okay, no problem. You're there.
Like, it's a waste of time for me. We're just gonna jump back.
I'll peek into one of the next room down south of what.
Okay. The next room down, it's another rat's den. You know, there's all matter of grass and little bits of fuzz and cloth and anything the rat could find to make a little nest.
No delicious baby rats.
Nope.
They taste the best.
Crunchy morsels. Just gonna peek in all the doors here, just one at a time, from north to south, and then from east to west.
Yeah, okay. So all these rooms are just little rat's nests. And if you investigate them and you roll like 20, you can maybe find something, but there's no there's nothing of note in the rooms.
Real quick, housekeeping. Earlier, you got a spell scroll last week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I wrote it up. Thank you.
Good.
Okay. Well, this seems kind of like there's nothing around in this area here. There were no more doors down this end of the.
Well, if we go further, there's that door on the
Right
west.
there.
Yeah, where the right hand side it's collapsed and you can go left. There's a door.
Yeah.
We go in that door.
Well, I think we
I
opened
think
it,
we opened it.
Yeah.
but we didn't go in.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
let's go peek in there. Look for traps, though. As we
Okay.
go in. I'll make a trap investigation or
I'm pretty sure you checked that door and you already been in and through that door.
Oh, okay.
So now you're in the 20 by 20 square room.
Yeah.
It's an empty room. It's a brick walls. There is a door to the north, and it's closed.
Is it locked?
Do you try the door?
I want to look for a trap first.
Okay. Do you want me to make the roll, or are you making the roll?
Actually, no, you should make the roll.
Okay. What can I add to your trap?
Is it investigation?
Yes.
Oh, okay, 0.
Okay. You don't see any traps.
I listen at the door.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna see if the door is unlocked.
The door is unlocked.
And does it open in towards me or the other way?
It's a push.
Push. Okay, I'm gonna push it open a little bit and peek in.
Okay. When you peek in, you see a string that is strung across the opening, and if you push the door any further, it will hit the string.
I see where the string goes.
It goes back behind the door. It's like a horizontal line, maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches off the floor.
And tell everybody, hey, there's a trap behind the door. Stand back, and then think. If I place my back to the wall beside where the door opens,
Mm-hmm.
to the side, can I do that?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna shove the door open with my hand.
Why don't you
Right.
cut it?
Everybody,
Cut the string.
everybody to stay back, obviously.
Okay, you're gonna slam the door open real quick, but you're staying inside the room. You're not going
I'm
With
moving
my
out of the room.
my back to the wall. Basically,
You're not in view of the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Dagger tells you all back up, move away. You all take cover, and he slams this door open, and then ducks out of the way. And in the distance, you hear a little bell go, ding, 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 ding.
Oh shit.
Is that a happy bell? Or a bad bell?
or a dinner bell.
How? Can I use perception, seeing how far away it is? Well,
How far away the bell that's ringing?
Yeah.
Sure. Varn, you can roll perception.
that doesn't matter. Yeah.
To you, it's you still hear the bell ringing. It stopped ringing a long time ago, but it's still ringing in your ears.
It is.
Okay, are you going to peek back around the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you look into the room, and you see that it is covered in caltrop.
Oh, cool.
And pick up each one individually.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Did anybody bring a broom?
I have a rubber ball here. You could play a game.
We have a vacuum.
Oh yeah. Hold on a
I
right?
feel like that would hurt him a lot.
If there was peanuts, I might do it. How big is the room, Ian?
It's about, you look in, and it's about 35 feet. And there's kind of like a half wall, 20 feet into the room.
Is it what, 20 feet wide?
It's 10 feet wide.
10 feet wide.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a half wall.
Yeah, there's a half wall about 20 feet into the room.
What do you mean by a half wall? Like it sticks in half, like 5 feet in?
Like
No,
a
it's like-
breakfast counter.
It's a short wall, yeah. It's only like 3 feet tall.
Oh, I see. Pony wall.
Yes.
What's a tall wall for me?
I think there's something hiding behind that wall that's gonna pop up and snipe us if we come in this room.
That looks like good cover there.
Hmm. What's the wall made out of? Stone?
Mm-hmm.
Does the wall look like it's newly cut, or is it like stones placed on it, or does it look like it's been a wall that's just been damaged?
I'm gonna whisper to Meepo. Is this where the goblins live?
Yeah. And just then you see 2 goblins pop up behind the wall. Roll initiative.
Oh, come on. That's a horrible roll. God,
Okay,
Mike, I hope
go.
you roll better this game than last one. Holy shit.
I did not.
25 to 20.
That was so bad.
25 to 20.
Crickets.
Oh no.
Okay, nobody? Okay. 15 to 20.
I got a 16.
Andros got 15.
Okay, 15 to 10.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
5 to 10.
We got to
Oh.
7.
Oh. I'm still bringing up the rear, boys.
Okay, Arlier, what do you got?
3.
Whoa.
You're still just peeking in the door, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm at the back of the bus, anyways.
Who got a 7?
I did.
Oh, Dagger.
Dagger.
Well, hopefully the goblins rolled worse.
Okay, Varn goes first. Varn won initiative.
Oh, 2 goblins. I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt at one. That is a 15. Wait, have half cover or
Well, he just adds it to their armor.
15?
Yeah, they just get a bonus to their AC.
Is a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 hits.
Oh. So that is D8. 8 plus 2, not 2, plus 3. That's 11 damage.
Okay.
Bob's roll, Goblin's drool. Yelling. Big one.
Hey, I have some self-dignity.
Okay, we want to see 32. Okay, next up is Andros.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly turn and say to anyone, who's going in? I'm gonna ask the question to the group. Who's gonna charge in there?
I have an idea.
And I'm thinking that the Dragonborn is probably going in there.
So yeah, I'll probably be
So
running in.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
I don't
So
think it's a diplomacy situation.
yeah, so that's concentration up to 1 minute. You got a D4 you can add to any ability check, so it might help you over those caltrops. And then I'll duck out around the door, outside the door.
That's it? Okay.
That's it. It's my turn.
Okay. Varn, I assume that you just shot from the doorway and then you just took cover back behind the doorway, right? You're not entering the room. You're not in line of sight.
Trump's hurt. No, I'm turning and I'm not in line of sight. Taking pot shots.
Yes. Okay. This goblin, he shoots, and he hits the end of the door that's swung open into the room. He hits the end of the door with his arrow. And now it's Crib's turn.
Perfect. Okay, so I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but I have a great club in my inventory.
Okay.
I want to pull that out and use two hands and throw it and try to hit both of them, like horizontally.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay. Oof, that's a 7.
Okay, you throw this club, and it goes spinning down the hall and clears right over their heads.
Damn it.
There goes your club.
I cast guidance. I thought you were going in, buddy.
I was going to. Yeah, I'll
It's a cantrip. No big
slow.
deal.
Oh.
You're bluffing them so they think we're giving up or on our weapons away?
Yeah, what we won't be able to see what the reaction is, right?
No, they're hidden behind the wall. Yeah, okay. So let's just keep it moving. Do you want to move, or are you staying in the room, or are you going forward?
I'll pull up my shield in front of me and just like slowly go through the cantrips.
Okay.
Well, under the cover of my shield from the arrows.
Okay, your shield, you don't get full cover from your shield, it just gives you that bonus to your AC.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the caltrops? You just charging forward, or
But you can't, like,
there's
see-
spikes on the floor?
can half speed to avoid them, or you can go full speed and make a saving throw not to be stepping on one. If you
Yeah,
step
I'm gonna go
on one,
slowly.
your speed is reduced.
So yeah, I'll do half speed.
So you're 15 feet into the room.
Yeah.
Okay, Dagger, you're up.
Crossbow. Oh,
I will use my ability to sprint, which is some traits. Line agility. Pull my speed. And I will move half speed across caltrops, come around where they are, jump over the wall and attack one if I can. It is a short wall, right?
Yes, it's a short wall. So you're going to double your speed with your ability and then move half speed. So it's your normal movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to the wall. Make a... I'm going to say like a dexterity... That would be athletics? No. Acrobatics. Make an acrobatics roll to jump over the wall.
Stab him while you're upside down.
12. Okay, you make it over the wall, and they both get opportunity attacks at you. You just jumped right into their space there.
Yeah.
So they're both going to get a swing at you.
Okay.
They got 11 and a 9.
Both missed.
Okay.
And now I get my attack. I will rapier one.
Which one?
The one in front of me. I don't think it really matters. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
And then
I'm going to miss.
I'm going to use my dagger on the one beside him. I don't get my... No, my...
You don't get your proficiency to hit.
Oh, I get proficiency to hit. I just don't add my dex to the damage. Oh, 16... 6. So 22.
Yeah, that hits.
The D4. Yeah, 3 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, who's up next? That goblin that you just attacked?
Yeah.
It's his turn now, and he's gonna swing back at you. Natural 20.
Mike, you always get a 20 when you're using your claws. Usually a 1 for your rapier and a 20 for your claws.
I can't do a sneak attack with my claws. Not that I could in this situation either.
I rolled the wrong die. Here we go. Oh, this is worse.
D2.
A D2? Yeah, a D2. 7, he's gonna hit you for 7 points of damage.
Owie.
And that's gonna be Orlear's turn now.
Okay. I gotta peek out the door and shoot a firebolt at the one that is engaged with dagger. I rolled a natural 20 for 16 points of fire.
Okay, that kills him. You see him stab at dagger, and your fiery retort or rebuke comes blasting him, and you're able to just take his head clean off with flame.
Perfect. And then I'll duck behind the door again.
Okay, Varn. Varn, you're...
And another pop shot. 18 plus 5, so that's 23.
23 hit.
Yeah, and that is damage plus damage is that's 5 damage.
Damn it.
5 damage. That bolt goes in one ear and out the other. It drops that goblin.
And yeah.
And all the goblins?
That's all the ones that you can see.
Thanks. Another door on the...
Yeah, now that you are on the other side of the wall, you can see that this portion of the room is wider. And then there's a door on the wider section that goes back south again.
And where does the string go?
Oh, the string is in that caltrop room.
Yeah.
And it goes west through a little hole in the wall, down at like the 2-inch off the floor, 2-inch away from the door, kind of. That's where the string.
So it goes into another chamber then.
Yep.
I cannot speak Goblin. It's your charisma. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Oh, little buggers got me.
Do you need healing, Dagger?
Again, yes.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
So that's a D8. Oh, 9 points of damage. Or healing. Sorry, I cast the wrong spell on you.
Yeah.
Oops.
Thank you. I want to take a little. I've got a quarter.
Yeah.
Back. I want to take it and sweep it across the floor and kind of collect all the caltrops.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the bag with my ball bearings.
Okay, yeah, you can pick them up. You have 100 caltrops.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
I have to put your hand in.
Holy moly.
They're not big. They're just these tiny little...
Yeah, but now I got ball bearings and caltrops, so people run across the ball bearings and fall onto the caltrop.
Yeah.
Smaller races that would probably really injure them.
Yeah, I wouldn't... It's still just going to be a half movement kind of thing. You're not going to get 0 movement because you've got 2 different effects going. It'll still just be 1 effect, but they'll take more damage if they slip and fall.
Yeah.
Hey, what else is you guys doing? Anyone else?
I'm gonna ask Meepo if he knows anything for beyond this point.
Meepo hides behind Dagger's boot. And he's kind of just, he says, "Oh, there's lots more goblins."
Meepo, weren't you supposed to guard the dragon? You have to be a bit more braver here. You don't want to see the
Yeah.
little dragon?
Meepo, do you want to sit on my other shoulder so you two can talk?
Take care of the dragon. My only job is really just to keep it fed, and it's usually in a cage.
Well, now you can save the dragon. Imagine how happy the dragon will be. Save it.
Okay, we go through this door, and there's only one door in this room.
Where's that door?
So, past the caltrops, past the half wall, the room gets wider, and then there's a door to the south on that wider section of the room that goes further to the east.
Gotcha.
Or it's a southern-facing door further to the west in that wider room. So it kind of double backs.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Okay. Oh. Let's just go. Yeah.
Further
let's
to the
just
west or
keep
to
on
the
going.
east?
It's further to the west.
Unless anybody wants to check if there's anything like secret doors or something. Like,
Can I walk up to the goblins and see what they have on their person?
You certainly can.
I won't find much with that, but whatever. 10.
You search both the goblins. They have short bows and scimitars,
Ooh, scimitars.
and they have putrid jerky and some wine skins with like a small amount of wine in each of them.
I think we should grab all the food we can.
I'd rather eat rats than goblin food.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat this. Meepo or Varn, you can eat this if you'd like, but I don't think it will do it.
Are you gonna leave the jerky behind, or are you taking it with you?
I'll take the jerky.
I'll leave it.
Okay, Andros, so you can write the jerky down. Or Lear, you got the wine. Are you taking the shields, or not shields? Short swords and
2 scimitars and 2 short bows and
Yeah.
2 wineskins.
yeah. Okay.
give one of the short bows to Meepo.
Oh, that's a great idea. Meepo, do you know how to use this?
Short bow.
Yeah.
Are there any arrows?
Oh, I didn't check. Are there any arrows on these 2 goblins?
Yeah, the goblins. They'll both have like 5 arrows. Well, one of them will have 4.
A few in them.
So 9 arrows.
How many shots did you take?
2 shots.
2 shots.
They can't really be transferred over, but I'd like to see if I can salvage them.
The bolts. Yeah, bolts and arrows are very different. But you can salvage both of those bolts.
Thank you.
So, Jason, does this room look like a T or an L?
It's like a backwards P.
Yeah. So an upside down L.
U, yeah, like a lowercase.
A what?
Lowercase q.
What'd you call me?
Anyways, yeah.
Is there any? Can we check if there's anything else in the room?
No, that's your. Orlear did the investigation. I just threw it all in. That's all that's in the room.
Okay, perfect. Do you want
There's
to
a
keep
door
going through
though,
the
right?
door?
You're opening that door. Are you listening? What are you doing?
Well, I want to listen at that door.
Okay, it's totally silent.
Can I sniff it?
I'm going to say in goblin.
You smell goblins.
I smell
I'm going to say
goblins.
in
Goblins.
Surprise.
Watch out for
the
goblins.
door slightly open, and I'm going to say in goblin, hello.
You don't hear anything back.
Engine cleaning service.
Okay, you open this door, and it's a really narrow hallway. It's really narrow. Like, you'd have to go single file through this next section. And you open the door. There is a 20-foot hallway, and then the room opens up to the right, but you can't see beyond. You can't see what's in that room yet. So it would open up to the west.
Gotcha.
You're headed south.
We don't see anything down that way.
Not yet. Nope.
Are there torches
Not
on the
not
wall,
on the
or
wall.
is there any light?
Yeah, there's light in this room. There's like torches.
Okay.
You don't see the torch from where you are, but there's torch light coming from around from.
Take out my short bow and notch an arrow
Okay.
and step into the room. We're ready to fire on anything I see moving.
Okay. So you.
Hug the western wall
Yes.
and stealth. Source of light.
You want to stealth. So what do I add to your stealth roll? 8?
Plus 8.
Okay.
I got double proficiency in that.
Okay, that's fine. So you sneak along that western wall, and you've got your bow drawn and the arrows notched. You're just peeking around. As you peek around the corner, you see 3 goblins, and because you're holding your action, you loose an arrow, and it sticks right into the dummy goblin standing at the end of the wall.
He did say anything that moves, though.
True enough. True enough. We're gonna say it happens anyway. Just 'cause,
Get my sneak attack on that dummy.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it's dead.
You kill that dummy.
How big
So
is this room?
you see 3 dummies standing there at the end of the room, and they have arrows in them, and your arrow.
How big is this room?
Where are you?
We're at the end of that. Well, he went along the end of that west wall and peeked around, and it opened up
and
into
so
a larger
single
room.
file. So who's behind Dagger? I'm just saying, Dagger went first. He took the shot.
Warrior will be
Behind
next.
Dagger.
I'll go behind him.
I'm in the back.
Okay, so then
I'll go next.
Okay, I just need an order. So we got Dagger, and then
Or Lear.
Orlear,
Then Kriv.
Kriv.
and Meepo.
Andros, I got Varn on my shoulder still. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I could have Meepo on my shoulder too.
Meepo probably. I don't trust you after the fall last time.
Okay, just Meepo.
Okay, so Dagger can see these dummies. Andros can see the dummies. But Kriv, you can't yet see them until Dagger moves forward further.
You mean
Look for any
Orlear can see him,
breaking-
not Andros?
Look for traps or wear marks in the floor.
How big is this room, DM?
Well, you can't see the entire room yet,
Okay, gotcha.
right? You're in a tight hallway. You're single file, and only Dagger can see the end of the room, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Dagger, how big's the hall, or how big's the room?
I'll describe it to them.
Okay, so from where you are, all you can see are these 3 dummies against the southern wall. And unless you move further out and around, you can't even see where the torchlight's coming from.
Okay, so I'll notch another arrow and stealth forward a little further.
Okay. You come around the corner.
When Orlear or when Dagger leaves the corner, Orlear is going to come up to the corner and just peek around so that he can kind of see what's going on as well.
Okay. Dagger, as you come around the corner, you see there is a door on the west wall to the room. You see another one of these 3-foot half walls with 3 goblins who are shooting you. They've been waiting for you to come around this corner. So I'll let you have a shot as well because you're ready in action. But these 3 goblins are going to shoot their short bows as well. And then we can go into initiative.
I got a 12.
Okay, your 12 hits the stone wall.
I got a 24.
You got a 24 what?
Initiative.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not quite... But, thank you. The goblins...
Will crit.
They don't crit. But he's got a 19 to hit.
We might be mounting Dagger as one of the dummies in here.
I got a 19, I got a 15, and I got a 12.
Okay. I got a 15 armor class, so you hit me twice.
Okay.
That's worse.
That's 9 points of damage.
Oh.
Damn.
Total.
Ouch.
HP.
Okay, and everyone else can roll initiative if you haven't already. Dagger said he got 24.
Got 7s.
Let's go 24 to 20. Okay, 15 to 20.
17 for Orlear.
Okay, 15 to 10.
We've got a 10.
Okay. 10 to 5.
Andros got 9.
Got 7. Sorry.
7 for Varn. Andros got
9.
9.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll Meepo into this one because he's got that short bow now,
With
and
9
he'd much
arrows.
rather shoot something at range than use a dagger. Okay. First to go is the goblin.
What?
The goblin who just missed dagger. He gets to go first.
What? I rolled a 24.
You roll
Yeah.
higher.
Did you roll nat 20?
Yeah.
So did he.
Do you think I got a 24?
I'm gonna have him shoot at Orlear because Orlear said that he presented himself as a target as he came around the
Peeked
corner.
around the corner.
So he's gonna shoot at Orlear.
You know, the worst part is when you're peeking around the corner, you're probably using just your.
Yeah,
Probably.
You should have like
Yeah.
3/4 cover or something, shouldn't you?
No,
Yeah.
there should be body part damage.
You only got a 7, so
Cool. Thank goodness that misses.
Glass cannon.
Dagger, you're up.
Yeah.
The one that just shot, he ducks down behind the wall.
I'm going to. Okay. Is there anyone with a head up there?
The other 2 still have their heads up.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
fire at one of those and run back behind the wall.
Okay, take a shot.
16.
16 misses.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And as I run behind the wall, I'm going to say in Goblin, we're going to fireball you
Okay.
Bluff.
Maybe deception. I don't know.
Roll deception on that.
Or maybe.
Are you saying it in Goblin?
Yeah, in Goblin.
Okay, yeah, roll deception.
12.
Okay. You don't know whether they believe you or not. Meepo is going to shoot at one of those heads that are sticking up.
Is he still on my shoulder?
Sure, you set him down. That's fine.
Okay.
You guys see me come around the corner with an arrow sticking out of my chest.
Meepo rolled terribly. His arrow flies across the room and it flips over backwards and smashes into the stone wall. Orlear, you're next.
Orlear will peek around the corner a little more and shoot a firebolt at the one on the right that is peeking up. And I rolled a 23 to hit.
Yeah, 23 hits.
For a big old 9 points of fire damage. And then I will back around the corner.
Right after we said fireball, too. That's good.
It wasn't a bluff.
Okay, yeah, he takes 9 points of damage.
And then I'll back around the corner.
Okay, so Dagger went back around the corner.
Oh, this is a narrow hallway.
Yeah, Dagger went back around the corner. You go back around the corner. I'm gonna say, you can move through your
okay,
allies'
I will back
spaces.
up as much as I can to let everybody
I
else
was
go.
going to go as far away from them as I could because I've got 1 hit point.
Right. So you're gonna dash. You're gonna get clear out of the way.
Yeah.
Or Lear, if you want, you can go and get clear out of the way, but you're gonna start plugging up this hallway. You're not all gonna be able to get out of.
Especially
range.
with me in the back.
Can I?
So if you're gonna come forward and make an attack, you won't all be able to run away and hide. The two of you,
Okay.
the first two who moved, yeah, you can move through each other's space and you can get out of the way, but you're gonna plug up this hallway. So Orlear made his move.
Yeah.
Who's still out there? Who hasn't moved yet? Kriv and Andros?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, and Varn.
I'm just wondering, because I'm kobold. Am I small enough to squeeze between their legs?
You can take cover under a creature that's a size larger. Is that how it works?
And what I'm meaning is, can I squeeze through their legs and take a pot shot at the goblins and then go back?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you be able to move between the legs. You could take cover behind Andros, but if they miss, they're gonna hit Andros.
Well, they won't hit
Andros
me.
is in the back in the hallway, though.
Okay, are you gonna... I'm saying, if you move out to make an attack, you won't be able to move back into that hallway because your allies have now occupied that space.
So is it my turn? Or whose turn is it next?
Yeah, now it's Kriv's turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna fully charge them.
Okay. You go 5, 10. You can move right up to the wall. You can't make a check to clear or to jump over the wall yet.
Okay.
You good
And
with
they're on
that?
the other side of the wall?
They're all on the other side of the wall. This little half wall.
Can I attack from this side of the wall?
Yep. Yeah, you can make an attack.
Let's
You
do
can
that.
swing over the wall. So there's 3 goblins there. One of them is ducked down. The other 2 have got their silly heads sticking out.
I want to attack the one that had the fireball damage.
That was the one to the right.
Yes, the right one then.
Okay.
And I hit with a 16.
A 16 misses.
Oh wow. What? Okay.
Yeah, because they still have some cover because the wall's there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're swinging over the wall, so I'm giving them a +1. It's not the same as swinging straight at them. You're
Yeah.
still at disadvantage over the wall. Okay, is that your movement and your action? You're done?
Yep.
Okay, that goblin is going to he's going to back away from you, and you might be able to get an attack of opportunity against him, but the goblin has a nimble escape, which allows him to get out of to negate that opportunity attack. So he's going to back up 10 feet, and he's going to shoot you with his crossbow. Or his short bow, sorry. Does a 9 hit.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah. So you just hold up your shield and you just block the arrow, no problem.
Cool.
Andros.
So I'm at the back on that skinny hallway. I don't think I can move.
You should heal the one.
Can I reach
health
him?
guy?
Yeah, so I'm going to say that your allies who take their attack and then they move in, you're coming out as they're coming back in, and I'm letting them pass by you so that you can get to the front, but you won't be able to then duck back behind the wall for cover because they're filling the hallway.
Well,
So if you want to come out, you can and make an attack, or you can just stay back here.
no, I want to stay back and support whoever needs healing.
Okay.
And I Dagger, is he back there with me?
Yeah.
So you look pretty bad right now. I'm going to pull the arrow out of his chest and then touch his chest with a Cure Wounds. Oh, you get 9 points of healing again.
Jeez, I'm like a yo-yo.
And I'm out of spell slots. So
Thank you.
nobody die.
Do that again.
Okay.
I think
I'll let someone else take
the
the
little
lead.
guy. Yeah.
So I
Hey,
stayed. I
Brian.
stayed in the hallway.
Yeah, you're in the hallway. Varn, you can move through people. You're just crawling through their legs.
Okay, so I'm going to go from their legs and fire, as there's not much else I can do. Okay, so a 10 probably doesn't hit.
No.
I'm just gonna hug onto one of their legs. That I can't really behind them right now.
Okay, so I'll say that you're able to get cover behind people or that corner. You know. So yeah, you'll have like 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Back to the top of the order. This next goblin's gonna shoot at Kriv. He's right in front. Oh,
I'm ready.
it's another miss.
Yep.
And he's going to disengage and step back another 10 feet. Dagger, you're up.
Oh, is there any that are right beside Kriv now, or have they all disengaged from him?
There's the one that's... there's one still next to Kriv, right, and the other two have backed up 10 feet.
I'm gonna run in using Fila and Agility and attack the one right next to Kriv.
What's your movement?
60.
Okay, yeah, you can make a roll to jump the wall.
12.
Yep. Okay, you jump the wall and you attack that one that's just on the other side of the wall.
Man, I can't fucking roll shit. Okay, that was my rapier. Okay, 20 with my dagger.
Yeah, that hits.
2, and plus I'm flanking, I get my sneak attack. I do 7 damage.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we got that. So that one, that day, you jump, you kind of like loft over the wall. You went over the goblin, but you're far enough away that you don't create opportunity attack because you can run around and you stab him in the back. Meepo is going to take a shot. Meepo hits Kriv. Kriv.
Bo, do you know how to use a short bow?
I already didn't like the little squirt.
He rolled so poorly, I'm going to say the arrow hits Kriv in the back. And you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Or Lear.
I will come around the corner, and there's two in front of Kriv, and I'm going to shoot at the one on the left of Kriv.
There's one in front of Kriv, and there's two further back.
Okay, I'll just shoot at the one further back.
Okay, which one further back?
To the one on the right.
Okay, there's one of them that he's kind of still on fire.
Yeah.
And the other one, he's looking good. He's like
still on fire, boy.
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled a 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Oh, that's a big one for fire damage. That dice is not going to get rolled for firebolt anymore. Sweet Christmas.
Okay, he's still on fire.
Yep.
He's tough.
Surely.
Okay, that guy. So, are you presenting yourself as a target, or are you hiding back behind the wall?
Who else is behind the wall? It's just Andros.
Andros and Dagger. No, Dagger ran out. So Andros and Meepo and Varn are all kind of hiding around this corner.
I will stay out of the way of Andros coming out of the hallway. So I will go to the back left corner of the room.
Okay. This goblin is going to shoot at Meepo. No, not Meepo. Dagger. Dagger is like 10 feet in front of him with his back to him, as he just stabbed his buddy in the back. So he's gonna use his short bow, and he shoots for 14. Does a 14 hit?
Oh.
It doesn't hit.
My armor class is 15.
Okay. Kriv,
Yes.
you're up. There's a goblin just on the other side of the wall between you and me, Dagger, and there's two further away.
Yeah, I'll jump over the small wall and
Okay,
attack
you
the one
need-
that's on the
you-
other side.
To acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics. Got a 7.
Okay, you get one leg up over the wall, and then you kind of roll yourself over, and all the metal and armor is just kind of clinking and crushing, but you manage to just get over the wall.
Sweet. Then I attack the guy that's on the wall.
Right in front. Okay,
Right
yeah.
beside me.
Yeah.
So, do I hit with a 23?
Yes.
Okay. And I do 11 points of damage.
Okay, is this the two-handed sword or a single?
No, single.
Okay. So as you roll over the low stone wall, and like in the same motion as you're rolling over the wall, you swing the sword horizontally and take the goblin's head clean off.
Yeah.
And the body is still just kind of standing there, and as it drops, there's Dagger right behind him.
Goblins are really short.
Yeah, well, from his angle that he's seeing it, he just rolled over a wall. Andros.
Yes, so I'm the only one in the corridor right now.
Well, you got Meepo and Varn, who are kind of both hiding behind your large ankles.
Okay. I retain water. So is there I peek around, is there any goblins there?
You see that the two goblins who are at the far wall, they're like 10 feet behind Dagger.
Okay. Can I shoot them? How far away from that half wall am I?
You're 20 feet from the half wall.
Okay.
About
can I shoot one of the
35 from the
goblins?
You're about 35 feet from the two goblins at the end of the room.
Okay. So I'm going to come out of the hallway and shoot the one on the left with a sacred flame.
Okay.
It's a dexterity 13 saving throw. DC 13.
Nope. It fails.
Okay. And it takes 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run to the wall and hide behind it.
Oh, word, and you're ducking behind the 3-foot wall.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You fall prone in front of that wall.
It's my turn.
Varn, you're up.
Again, another pot shot. Looking out behind the wall. Another 5. Plus 5. So that's a 10. I don't think that hits.
What range do you have on your crossbow?
Never wait. Why don't I? It doesn't matter as well. I have
You
enough.
run forward, shoot, and then run back.
Yeah.
Okay. If you run too close to this 3-foot wall, you won't be able to see over it.
Yeah, because you're short.
It's 80 feet to 120 feet if I want to extend that.
Your short range for your light crossbow is 80 feet.
You sure?
Yeah, it's pretty good for a crossbow.
That's really good. Okay, yeah, you take a shot. Who are you shooting at?
The one that's already been hurt.
There's one that's on fire.
Does a 10 hit? That's the question.
I couldn't hear the number.
10.
10? No, 10 does not hit.
It was, yeah.
This is off the wall.
Another bolt gone.
Okay, and then you duck back behind the wall. You don't have your cover ran away.
Yeah, I'm just hiding behind the wall now.
Okay, like you're still seeing what's going on. You're 3/4 cover, or you're back in the other room, like way away.
I'm still seeing what's going on.
Okay, I'll give you 3/4 cover. Next is the goblin at the end of the room. He's bleeding a bit, but he's not the one that's on fire, and he's gonna shoot. Dagger, you still got your back to me?
I haven't had a chance to move, so.
Yeah. Okay, then he's gonna shoot you in the back. It's because he's got initiative on you. It's only a 12 though.
It's good.
So now it's your turn.
I go murder him now. Dice is a rapier. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Or 11 points of damage.
Yeah. So you flash out your rapier and you like pluck both his eyes out, like you got olives on the end. toothpick. You just go boop, boop, and he falls down.
Boop.
I'm so tempted to eat one of them now.
Well, you're not a goblin, so it's not cannibalism.
Oh. Don't do that.
Okay, Meepo jumps out from behind the wall, and he is going to shoot.
Thought they're all dead now, aren't they?
No, there's one guy who's still on fire.
Are still alive.
He was hit hard with a firebolt, and then hit really lightly with a firebolt, and he's just been
Now
standing
he's
there
got
on fire.
mixed emotions about fire.
I say offhandedly with these eyeballs on my rapier. I told you there would be a fireball.
And you hold the eyeballs over top of his head as you're roasting these two eyeballs out of the fire.
Just come up.
I wonder if
Cooking his eyes over his burning body. That's beautiful.
yeah, his friend's eyes.
His friend's eyes over his burning blood.
Probably thinks at this point it's like a really bad nightmare. Something.
Okay, Meepo shoots and he misses, but he doesn't miss by much. Or Lear.
Ooh.
Or Lear, you get a chance.
Oh, baby. 13 to hit.
13 misses.
My firebolt goes wide.
Oh yeah, the firebolt, it cooks the two eyeballs on the end of
Nailed it.
daggers.
Thank you.
Don't eat them raw, that's gross.
Okay, now this goblin is going to pull his scimitar and slash at you, Dagger.
What?
He's still alive.
You're roasting eyeballs over his
You're trying
head.
to roast eyeballs on him.
Like, what are
Not
you?
his eyeballs, that's the other guy doing that.
But they could have been good friends, you know.
Yeah, only got a 12.
He only got a 12 because he was crying throughout the whole thing.
All right, Crib, finish this off.
Yeah, Ryan, attack that guy.
Yeah.
And just to be a little bit showy, I two-handed attack him with my longsword.
Okay. You know you got to drop the shield to do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You drop the shield and you just go two-handed ham. You bring it down.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got a 1.
Your shield on your toe.
You bring it down on Dagger's boot.
What?
Boot and dagger.
Neither one victim of everything.
You're standing right beside him. Dagger, roll a d4 and see how many toes you lose.
Oh!
4 or 5? Never mind.
3. Oh, no, it's not cap. That's 3 toes. Stitch is back on. It's on.
I'm wearing a boot.
Is it steel-toed?
Alright, Dagger.
CSA steel-toed boot.
Dagger loses 3 toes.
What?
Fuck those. We can stitch them back on.
That's definitely going to affect your stealth and everything else. Oh boy, that's bad.
Andros?
Oh,
Is there any alive guys anymore?
Yeah, there's a goblin who's on fire.
Laughing because the
And
cat
both
lost
these
3
guys
toes.
missed, and he's laughing. Dagger just lost 3 toes.
Okay, while I'm prone, I'm going to peek out around the end wall of the pony wall, and I'm going to...
No, the
Say-
pony wall goes the whole width of the room.
Oh, it does? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to use
I'll
half
pop
your
up.
movement to stand up.
I'll pop up, sacred flame them, and pop down.
Okay.
So that's a dexterity DC 13 saving throw.
Fails.
Excellent. He is going to take 7 points of radiant damage, and I pop down.
Okay, and how do you want to do this? What does that radiant damage do?
Oh well, he's laughing at Boot cutting off his toes, and while he's laughing, the sacred flame goes right into his mouth, and then just the energy just comes out all the cracks of his ears and his eyes, and his head explodes.
Microwaving him.
Yeah.
Some of that splattered goblin blood, it gets on Dagger's boots.
I think Jason's got something against my character.
Andros is gonna try and scramble over top of the wall.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
We'll go right through it.
Yeah, you should just tackle it. That
Big
is
guy.
a 4.
You don't get over the wall. You slip and fall prone again.
Okay.
Kool-Aid Man's it.
I'll just get a Kool-Aid man it.
Okay, roll strength.
Oh, hey, that is an 18.
Yeah, 18, you bust through the wall.
Hey, gang.
It's
And
the Kool-Aid Man.
yeah, I kind of just do a little dance, and I walk over to Dagger.
I'm jumping around on one foot, holding my other foot.
I was just like, I had to heal you twice. Now I have I can't heal you anymore. Looks like you're gonna call you Hopalong.
My toes.
We'll put him on ice.
And stitch you back together. We'll just have to get an anesthetic and what's going on.
Is
And
combat over?
I play with
Yeah.
the toes. I squeeze it and watch to see if I get the claw come out every time I squeeze it.
Come on.
Can I lay on hands him and heal his 3 toes?
Well, I think they'd still have to be attached. Like they're gonna elastic band. back to
I'll
your
hold
feet.
them on. Mommy, lay on hands them.
What if we
Oh,
attached
okay.
him to your
You-
claws? Maybe you get extra damage for extra claws.
Extra fingers.
That's right. You could be an 8-fingered.
Yeah,
Hand.
sewing on backwards, and it'll look like I'm a
Rakshasa.
chasse.
Raptor.
No, if Kriv's gonna take him and he's going to lay his hands, and somehow there's a channel. He channels something, and the toes go back on, but the boot is still flopping open. Like you can still see the 3 toes. They're attached, but they're now out in the open.
I'm gonna take that boot off, so now I only have one boot. So now I am Dagger in boot.
Hey, do the goblins have any boots?
Yeah, goblin boots.
I
I
put 4 of them together and make a real boot.
I'll take my boot and put it in my backpack and get it fixed later.
what was that whole thing where it was really beautiful? I forgot where they put their children's feet in really small shoes, and they slowly make them tighter and tighter and tighter, melding their feet to little pads.
That was a Japanese thing. The Asian girls. But anyways.
I just want to say I'm going to restart my computer. I'll be like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, let's just take a 5-minute break. I gotta get another beer.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Sounds great.
It's Scotch time now.
Okay, so further inspection of this room. Back where the 3 goblin dummies are, by them there's another door. The door is on the west wall, and then on the other side of this now crumbled half wall, there's where you guys are currently standing. There is a door on the west wall, and there's a door on the north wall.
Should we go north? Anyone opposed of going north?
I'm gonna sniff each door.
Okay. Make a perception. You make your smell check.
You get advantage with that.
Which door are you sniffing first?
The west one.
Which west one? There's two west.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah, well, there's one on the west wall, but back by the dummies. And then there's one right close to where you are.
Well, wasn't the dummies on the east wall?
No, the dummies are on the south wall, but there's one by them on the west wall.
Can I collect my arrow out of the dummy and the other arrows that are sticking out of the dummies?
All the arrows of the dummies are salvageable. Yours is obviously in better shape than the goblin ones, but you can collect the goblin arrows too.
There's the goblin arrows in there.
Yes.
I'll give those to Meepo.
So
Okay. Meepo gets 4 arrows. I'll write that down. And you can collect your 1.
Trying to understand. So there's a door on the north wall after we pass the half wall. There's a door on the west wall. And then you said there's a... Where's the other door? Like, I don't get it. You said the west wall, but we're standing in front of the west
At the south end.
So
At
that's
the south of the crumbled wall.
Okay.
There's a door on the west. Because you're thinking of the crumbled wall like it's a whole wall. It's just a half wall. It's just...
Oh, and this... Okay, so this room is bigger than the half wall doesn't go across the whole room?
It does, but I'm not considering that like a wall. That's just like a barricade.
I'm confused where the door is. I'm not sure.
Okay, so the room...
Just sniff it out.
Once the room empties, like it goes north-south, and at the south end by the dummies, where the hallway comes out, is a door to the west. And then if you go across the half wall, 20 feet or whatever into the room, there's another door to the west and another door to the...
Correct.
That's the side that they were hiding on, right?
Correct.
Well, that would be where I would assume that they're guarding, so more sense to go in that direction.
Yeah. Does anyone need healing right now?
Okay, if you were gonna make a smell check roll.
Yeah.
I just need to know, you're gonna make 3 rolls, 1 for each door. Just tell me which roll applies to which door.
Okay, so that was an 18 for the far west door.
So southwest.
Nat 20 for the north door.
Ooh.
Okay.
And a unnatural 20 for the other west door.
Okay, so the north door with your nat 20, with 20 you smell.
You're cutting out there. I didn't hear you.
Okay, with your natural 20 on the north door, you smell nothing.
Okay.
With the west door, the northwest door, you smell food.
Holding the burnt eyeball under your nose while you're...
And with the southwest door, you smell Meepo.
Did Meepo leave?
Andros is
No.
starving. He's just gonna
Kind of
open up.
smells a little bit like Varn too.
Andros is just dying of food. He's just gonna open the food door and just walk in.
Okay.
To
You
his own
walk
detriment.
into a room that is probably 15 feet by 30 feet. It is the Goblin Pantry, and there is all sorts of food in this room. It's not all like, there's potatoes and there's some human food, but there's mostly goblin food, little bits of dried, you don't know what, rats that have been killed and are hanging. Some of them big, some of them little.
Is there any ice or anything like that around?
No, there's no ice.
Anything to repair Boot's boot?
Not in the pantry. Nope.
I'm just gonna fill up food in my backpack then.
Okay, I'll say you get 5 rations worth.
Nice.
Human food, did you mean humans? Or
No, like potatoes and carrots. Nothing fancy, but will suffice. Okay, anyone else? Oh, I should say that the end of the pantry, there's another door at the end of the pantry.
Which direction is that?
No, westward, further into the pantry.
While they're doing this, I'm having Miko fire at the targets to better his aim so he doesn't damage one of our party members again.
You're gonna have him shoot at the targets for target practice?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you say? How are you instructing him?
Miko, don't want, probably both of us don't want to hit another one of our eyes, so you should aim, and these dummies are really good target practice right now.
Yeah. Okay, like this? And he shoots at one of the dummies. 4.
Use my crossbow. They're a bit easier to use. Hand them over my crossbow, and I'll hand them a bowl.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot the crossbow?
Mhm.
Okay. So I just I point it like this, and then I pull this trigger thingy? Okay.
The bolt all the way back.
Okay, he got a 16.
Good. And
Yeah, that bolt finds its mark.
good. I'll do that like a few more times.
Okay. 8, 6, 19.
Good, you're improving. Good. Yeah.
I like this one. Can I have this one? Here, you can have the short bow.
Oh. Okay. So he has 9 bolts and a light crossbow now.
Okay. He hands you 4 goblin arrows for that he was using with the short bow. But there's plenty of goblin arrows from the slain goblins. So you have another, I'd say 24 arrows. So that's 28 arrows total for that short.
And yeah.
Have we searched the 3 goblin bodies?
No, you
Okay.
have not. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, I rolled 19 and that's 20, not naturally.
Investigation?
Yeah. I rolled a 20
Okay, you-
naturally.
One of the goblins has a silver flask, and it has like really ornate emboss on that silver flask. Do a history check. Roll a history check.
Natural 20.
Okay, you can tell that
Wow.
this is definitely a dwarven-made silver flask. And from that roll, you can tell that it's definitely worth at least 50 gold.
Ooh.
And
That's
it has goblin wine inside. Like you open it
Nice.
up, you smell it. It's goblin wine.
Not the best, but still
Yeah.
drinkable.
Yeah, and the other goblin has a key, and it's kind of a rusty old key. Nothing really fancy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a little purse, and on in the purse you find another 5 gold.
I'll add that to my inventory.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a rich goblin.
Well, that's it. Like, yeah, that's what you get.
Okay, so that's all 3 of them?
Yep.
Okay. I'll look at the key and look at Boots. I said, perhaps you can find a door that this might fit? And I'll hand the key over to Boots.
Now you have a key.
Oh, Varn, you'd like the key?
No. I'm just stating that he now has a key.
Ooh, we should go check
Okay.
on the other goblins that we left behind there.
I did.
Yeah, you searched them too.
We did. They weren't as nearly as well off as these ones.
We go towards smell. It smells like us. 'Cause I find that interesting unless you were just smelling us.
Do you need me to smell something?
Which door did you say it smelled like kobolds?
The southwest. Southwest door next to the dummies.
Okay.
Are you going to go in that door? Who's going first?
I will. If we're going to go in. Kriv will go. Or
Okay.
do you want to check the door?
You guys can check the door. Probably could have done, of course.
We already smelt it.
Yeah, they smelt it already. Crib, who are you talking to? Like, address the characters so they know who's you're responding to.
Sorry about that.
Oh, he was talking to me. If I could find out, try to see if I investigate the door. Possible.
Okay, Varn, you're going to investigate the door?
It's a 16 plus 3, not 3, 4. 4, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay, you investigate the door. This door is locked.
Can I have that key for a moment?
I hand him the key.
And can you boost me up to the lock?
I limp over and I boost him up.
And I unlock the door. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. The key fits, and you are able to turn the key, and it opens the door.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You open the door?
Well, shouldn't we listen? See, well then again, we have been making some ruckus. I'm just gonna open the door.
Is this the southwest door?
Yes, the southwest door. Okay, the door opens, and you look in, and you can see there's a large metal stake in the center of this room, and there are 3 kobolds that are chained to this large stake. In the back of the room, you can see a cage, and there is another creature locked in this cage.
I'm gonna walk up to the creature to get a better sight of it.
The 3 kobolds, or one of the kobolds, exclaims, "Oh, you came to save us!"
Well, yes, but one moment. I'd like to examine this creature over here.
The creature. Oh, that's just Erky. The creature is what is he? He's a halfling. and he's kind of cramped in this tiny little cage. He can't even stand up. He is small, and he can't even stand up. He says, "Mr. Erky, come on. I'm an adventurer."
Well, Ricky, how did you end up here?
I came in with an adventure party. Are you going to free me? The goblins locked me in this cage.
Unlock the cage.
Okay, roll for your thieves' tools.
You don't use thieves' tools anymore?
A 1?
Rolled 1.
Your thieves' tools break.
Oh, shit.
Rolled them.
Don't worry, later on I'll be making
You
more.
have broken your thieves' tools.
Take my crowbar out. I have one of those.
Okay.
I'm gonna pry this thing open.
Okay, roll a strength.
I'm gonna
check.
assist. I'm gonna assist.
And he's mending on his thieves.
Fulcrum?
Strength check. 13.
Say again.
13.
I only heard teen.
14.
No, 14 fails.
Does he get advantage because I'm assisting?
I rolled an advantage.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna
I'll hand it over to the Dragonborn. You're stronger than me, obviously. Break this fucking cage open.
Guidance on you, Curve.
I'm casting mending on his thieves' tools to try to fix them.
Oh, you could mend his boots.
Does strength check of 17?
Together because can't really.
Strength check 17 fails.
Well, mending doesn't work.
I'm just gonna crash into the cage.
Just body check it?
I'm gonna do the Kool-Aid Man.
Okay. Roll your strength check.
This poor halfling inside, he's gonna die.
That's a 7.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna die.
Yeah, you now have like a bar imprint in your forehead.
Oh, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to
Anyone else? Anyone else trying?
I'm gonna try to free the kobolds.
You know where the key is to this box? Let's try the rusty key on the cage.
Okay, why not?
The key that you have is far too big to fit in the lock.
He said he's gonna mend my lockpicks.
Yeah, so does he have to roll for that? It's just a spell.
It's just
It's
a
just a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Yeah, I'll let you mend the lockpicks.
I'm making another attempt at lockpicking the lockpick.
Guidance.
Yeah, it'll be a higher DC though.
You got guidance.
Come on, give me a good roll for once. There we go. 19 plus 4 plus 8. Oh, that's 12. 31.
Yeah, okay. So it takes you a while,
Holy.
and you work at it, and you manage to get the lock, and then it finally click, and it springs open. And you let the halfling out, and he says, "Hi, I'm Erky Timbers, and I was with the adventuring party. I'm a guide, and I can show you all sorts of things."
Lucky
Like how to get
timbers.
caught.
Yeah, I got caught by them goblins you see here.
Where's the rest of your party?
Well, one of them died, and the others, I imagine, since they're not here, they must be further in the dungeon.
Okay. You always have to have that on the table.
I offer him a shish kebab to die.
Thank you. I haven't eaten in days. And he
Those are
says,
very good. It's cooked, fresh. Freshly plucked and freshly cooked.
You got any other food?
Oh, we don't have any mustard.
I got a rat.
I'll eat rat.
I toss him a rat.
Okay, and he just like scarfs it down. He's hungry.
So would that be a ration for me, a rat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have a rat to give him.
Nope. Well, I went into the goblin pantry and you get 5 rations, right?
Yeah. So you can mark off a ration.
I'm going to try to free the kobolds now.
Okay, so they're chained up. What do you do?
I'm gonna look if what's keeping them. Do they have something on their neck? Are they?
Yeah, basically it's a manacle around their ankle on a chain that's to this spike that's in the middle of the floor. So it's maybe a 10-foot chain.
So it's like one of those where they dance around a pole, where they kind of
Yep.
wrap ribbons around a pole.
I don't really have any thieves' tools or strength to do anything, but I'm gonna ask Dagger if he can lock some of these little guys.
There's no locks.
Oh, no locks.
No, there's no locks. They're just chained to it.
I'm just going to use my pry bar and kind of try and pull the piton out of the ground using the pry bar.
I will try to assist.
Can you give me some guidance on this?
And I will guide you.
Okay, make a strength roll.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 24.
Yeah, okay. You're able to pull the spike out of the floor.
Okay.
And the three kobolds are now chained to this spike.
Yeah.
But they're free. They each grab the spike. The 3 of them together are carrying this big spike, and they're like, "Thanks!" And they bolt. All 3 of them run out the door.
I didn't let go of the spike. I thought I was holding the spike.
No, you pulled it out of the floor.
Yeah. It would be in my hands.
Well, I thought you were the one giving guidance and
And
Boots was the
assisting.
one.
So like he is prying and I was pulling.
Okay, so you're going to prevent them from leaving? That's fine. They're all chained to that spike.
All right.
The kobold bull.
I look at the spike. Would it make a nice spear?
Yeah, it's a pretty large implement. I mean,
Like a piton, or is it like a...
no, it's like a 3-foot spike that was buried half into the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, I look to Varn and say, is there anything you need to ask these guys?
Not really. I don't think.
What kind of monsters did you guys see in here when you were in here? Just
Yeah, the goblins, they captured the dragon.
They have anything else here that bigger and scarier?
Not that we've seen. Just lots of goblins.
Seems kind of funny this 3-foot spike got that deep in the ground by a bunch of goblins.
Maybe it was here before.
Oh, that's...
I hand the spike to one of them, and I hand each one of them a peanut.
Okay. They eat the peanut, they grab the spike, and the 3 of them run out the door. They don't want to be here.
Is there another door in this room with 3 kobolds and Urky Timber?
No. This is their
This is
prison.
a dead end.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be the best thing is the big bad evil guy is gonna have a peanut allergy, and that's how we're gonna win this.
You'll be out of peanuts by then.
Probably, I'm giving them all away to people.
Yeah.
So I address Urky and ask, we're looking for a dragon. Do you know of one in this dungeon?
Oh, we never saw a dragon, no. Saw lots of goblins, though.
Can you? Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Yeah. You should know the numbers that we're facing.
How many did you go, Erky?
Well, we fought some rats, and then we lost the ranger. Yeah, she didn't make it. She fell in a trap, and we couldn't get her out, and then there was poison, and we ran away. And then the goblins, they all charged in, and I just kind of got caught up in the moment, and next thing I knew, I was in this cage.
How many were in your party?
Well, let's see now. There was the fighter, and a wizard, and there was one other.
Ranger?
Well, the ranger and one other.
Would that be you? So you were the
No,
fifth?
there were me and the ranger and 3 others. So that's 5. There was 5.
So you and 4 others.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's a fighter, a wizard, a ranger, and someone you don't know who or can't describe?
Well, he kind of looked like a fighter, but he might not have been a fighter. You know, he was big.
Like a big barbarian, maybe?
Maybe that sounds about right. I don't know.
Was he as big as me?
Oh no, not as big as you.
When did you guys arrive here?
Boy, I don't know. I lost track of time, you know, but it must have been like at least a week, maybe even 2 weeks.
Do you have any of your gear here, Erky?
Only what I got on me.
Yes, but
And
did they take?
He clutches like a holy symbol that he's had tucked in his garb.
Okay. Did they take anything else off of you?
Well, they took my staff and they took my daggers.
What's your abilities there, Erky?
He's a priest. I have a patron, and she watches over me, and I heal those in need.
Another healer. I am a healer too, my friend. We should discuss when we have time.
Well, I'm an adventurer.
Erky, do you know much about this dungeon?
I only know what as far as I've been, you know.
How about you guide us as far as you've been? Point out the traps and where the goblins are going to jump out from ahead of time.
I'll try.
So go out the door then. Okay.
Yeah, there was still one more door in the pantry, and then the door to the north we haven't gone through yet.
This door, Erky.
Well, I'm not sure.
You don't remember going through any of these doors?
No. We didn't get much further than this point here.
How did you get separated from your party?
Well, the goblins swarmed us when we were attacking the rats.
You didn't see what happened to your compatriots?
I saw the ranger go down.
Can you take us to where the ranger went down, Erky?
Well, yeah, I think I can.
I think yeah.
There was a fountain.
Yeah.
I'm kind of spun around. I'm not sure where I am now, but if you can take me to the fountain.
Do you know what that fountain does?
There was an inscription on the fountain, but I couldn't read the language.
Not much. I don't know. To us right now. What can you do to help us in this predicament?
I could take you to the ranger.
Ranger's dead. That's kind of pointless. Let's go there anyway.
And on the way, we share what the inscriptions of the two fountains to Erky.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts about why, or what do they mean? We're pretty stumped on that too.
Okay, so you lead Erky back to the alcove. And he kind of gets his bearings and is able to point in the direction of the rubble from the part across from the alcoves where the rubble has fallen in. And he says, yeah, they chased the ranger in there.
There's nothing but rubble there.
In behind the rubble.
I'm gonna sniff the rubble.
Okay, roll smell. Roll your advantage in your smell perception.
Nat 20.
Hey, you smell a corpse.
There's somebody in there, and I start moving rocks away.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Okay, you manage to uncover the remains of this ranger.
Can we search the ranger?
I try to hold off Kriv a little bit as I do the sacrament to the dead, as I to rest the soul. Now you can search him.
Perfect. Doing investigation check?
Yes.
I get nothing. That's a 1.
A 1.
It's a night of extremes.
You find rock and some smaller rock. Anyone else?
There's nothing here.
Yeah, I'll take a look at him.
I think you should let his compatriots deal with his dead companion.
You're gonna let Erky roll for perception or for investigation?
I rolled a 4, so no good for me.
I think we lost Art. Oh, never mind.
Okay, Erky's gonna roll. He rolled poorly.
There's nothing. Does it look like the goblins picked over the body of this ranger?
Nope. No, it looks like the rubble has totally concealed the ranger until now.
Oh, okay. And there's no weapons on this ranger or nothing?
Well, nobody's rolled high enough to even see that there's anything more.
Can we slowly, meticulously remove everything off this body?
Someone else make a perception or investigation roll.
I don't think any.
Did you roll already?
Okay, I'll roll, but I don't think it's gonna be much matter. Like much. Oh, 2, whatever. I don't think it's gonna. They're under all this rubble. Any equipment they have is gonna be broken or.
Andros slowly starts putting rocks over top of it again.
No one else can make investigation?
Doesn't really make much sense. But actually, let's let Miko.
Somebody roll.
I rolled a 9.
Oh god.
Okay.
Wow.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, 11.
Ooh.
Oh, something bigger than a 10.
I stopped putting rocks on it.
You pick over the body. You find a quiver. You find a broken short bow, and you find an ornate necklace.
Cool.
The necklace has like 7 beads, and the center bead has like a kind of a blue glow to it.
Cool.
You
Okay. Me, no. No, I don't know how to do any of that.
I can identify it if you
I'm
want.
gonna have to ask the halfling if he knows what this.
Well, that was her special necklace. She was quite the adventurer. Maybe we should just leave that with her.
It might help us in our quest to get rid of these goblins to avenge her death.
I suppose we could just pile the rocks back and maybe say. I'd like to say a prayer.
I will assist you.
So you keep the necklace?
Yeah.
Well, or Lear, do you keep the necklace?
Yep.
Okay. Then Andros and Erky will pile the rocks in a very uniform burial, and both of you can take turns saying a word over the body.
I don't know who you are, but I pray that you will meet your patron.
And may the good light shine upon you in this life and the next.
Well said.
I turn and look at the quiver. How many arrows are in it?
So the quiver has 16 arrows, and then it has like a separate divided section, and in that divided section there's 6 other arrows.
I'm gonna pick up the broken short bow and hand it over to Varn and say, "Is this something that you could mend?"
I can't mend things that are fully broken. I can only get if you get a really big cut in your clothing, I can mend that. I can't mend that's destroyed.
Okay.
But I can check out what the amulet, or what if it's magical. It most likely is if it was glowing blue. But I have items to do that.
You have detect magic?
I have identify and detect magic.
Because I think we have a few things we might want to know about.
Well, we can. While we're walking, I can identify all of them.
This feather. Is it magical?
Spend 10 minutes using identify to check if it is magical and if it is that it actually does.
Okay, so you mark off for it, identify.
Oh no, I'm using it as a ritual, so it takes 10 minutes to waste spell slot.
Okay. You
Please.
You are identified the feather this feather reduces your weight to 10 pounds
Oh,
and gives you the ability, while you're holding it, to have feather fall. As long as you're holding it.
This one will make it so you don't have to go on a diet. It'll make you really, really light. And when you're falling,
Holding it.
while you're
I asked Varn to lie on the ground for a second,
lying on the ground.
and I step on him while holding the feather.
And while he's standing on Varn, I'm going to yank the feather.
Does it work?
Lauren is just false now.
I don't do that. It would be funny.
So no
Okay.
problem.
They want you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or Lear,
Yes.
the arrows in your quiver.
Yeah.
16 normal arrows.
Yeah.
The other 6 arrows,
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are acid, 3 of them are poison, and 1 of them is like shiny. It is an unbreakable arrow.
Ooh.
That would be good for Meepo. Again, he'd have infinite ammunition. That
But you'd have to retrieve it
yeah.
again.
And
So I will hand the quiver of 22 arrows over to Boots and say, I think you can use this more than I can. And I'll point out the split, and I'll say 2 of them are acid, 3 are poison. And this one, and I'll just like flex the arrow. Boom.
Yeah, it's like adamantine arrow. It's like shiny and very clearly special.
2 acid, 3 poison,
And 1 unbreakable.
unbreaking. $16 regular.
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool, thanks.
Most welcome.
Okay, and this necklace, the necklace, it glows. It's you can definitely tell it's a magical item. But you're unclear as to how it works, or its source, or its magical properties. It's definitely magical, but you've never seen anything like this before, and you're not sure how it works.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll spend some time when we rest.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
With the feather, I have disadvantage on stealth. Would that still apply?
What does your disadvantage on stealth?
It's
Is that because of armor?
because I am a Loxodon and super big and heavy.
Yeah, I'll say it negates your disadvantage.
Awesome.
Wouldn't he still have disadvantage just due to his size?
It's magical. Say it gives him straight roll.
Shut up, Mike.
Okay, so Erky says, we should go on. We might find the rest of the adventuring party.
yeah. There's no use crying over spilled milk. We shouldn't be hung up over the ranger. Gone. We're just supposed to bring back the ones that are alive.
Hey, let's head to that door we didn't go through, not the one in the pantry, but the one
To the north?
to the north.
Erky says, the adventuring party that I was with, they were in search of an old druid named Belek. He's the one that controls the Gothias tree. You know, the tree that that gives off that fruit, that magical fruit.
Yes, we do remember.
Yeah, he controls that tree, and it only gives off the magical fruit twice a year.
Is that juicy fruit?
God.
Taste the rainbow?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay.
I could really use a weapon.
What are
I'll
you
pass
proficient
him.
with?
I'll pass him one of the scimitars I have.
I'm much better with a staff. Does anyone have a staff?
I happen to have a staff. I'll give him my staff.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Jason, sorry. That disadvantage is due to the chainmail, so that probably
Okay,
wouldn't
then-
apply.
No.
Okay.
So, are we going back through the pantry door or to the north door?
Door. So we originally.
Boots, you don't think we should check the pantry just in case there's something behind?
Maybe that's where the other humans are.
True.
Yeah, let's try that one.
Okay.
Maybe that's the special part of the pantry. They hang the needs.
The armory?
You see all the other shirts, and they're all skinned.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, you go back through the pantry, and Urki says, "You should I go first?"
Usually it's better not to have the priest go first.
Okay, yeah.
Just
Okay, I'll hang back.
Or the
hang,
thief.
hang back with me, my friend. My brother.
Oh,
I'll go first. I'll open the door slowly and just stick my head in.
Okay. You push the door open, and you're able to just peek in. Give me a stealth roll.
I'm sick of this. I got a natural one. That's the third
Sorry, I
one
should have
rolled
guided
in
you.
a row.
I forgot to
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You stick your head in, and as you push open the door, it goes, and it squeaks really loud. You see two hobgoblins standing in. It's a long corridor with pillars, and they're staying on either side of this hall, and it is probably 80 feet long. It's a long hall. But they're halfway down the hall, and they look straight over at you, and it's like, excuse me, is the expression on their face.
Just close the door.
Roll initiative.
It wasn't me this time. Yeah, but ordinary.
Okay, let's do 25 to 20. Nobody. 20 to 15. Nobody.
Oh
15 to
man.
10.
Oh, or there got 12.
12 for earlier.
Dagger got a 14. Vern got a 15.
Who got the 15?
Vern.
Okay.
Andros is 7.
7. What's your dexterity?
Dexterity is a 13.
Okay, what are we, 10 to 5? Everyone in there?
Crib got a 6.
6 for Kriv. Okay, and Meepo's still with you? And Kriv, what's your dexterity?
12.
Okay. Okay, the first hobgoblin, he's going to charge at the door. He's going to try and catch your neck, sticking around the door here. He's going to slam into the door.
Ooh.
Nope. He runs and he trips and falls prone right in front of the door.
I just point at him and laugh.
Okay, Varn. Varn, you're still in the pantry. You don't really see what's going on here. Everyone's kind of in your way and you're looking around them.
Squeeze past them underneath their legs.
Okay, you can squeeze past them and you poke your head around the door and you see Hobgoblin flat on his face.
Is he right next to the door?
Yeah, he's pretty much right there at the door.
You stab him with a dagger?
Yeah, make an attack roll.
19 plus 5, that is 24. That's a d4 for damage, because I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, 24 hits.
It's a 3 plus 3, that's 6 damage. But then again, do I get this advantage because they're prone, or I don't know?
You do.
Oh, so I should probably roll.
Right.
You're still going to hit. It's just if you roll a nat 20, right?
I got 6 damage altogether.
Okay.
He's passed.
Okay.
So let me pause the room.
Dagger.
Door wide open now, or what?
No, the door is about half open. It's just enough so that it creaked, and Kriv has his neck kind of poking around the corner of the door, and out down the bottom, Varn's doing the same thing. He just kind of did a little stabby stab, and he's right behind the door. He tucked back behind the door.
Okay, well, I'm gonna draw my bow, regular arrow, and as the door opens, I'm going to fire one up at the first goblin I see.
Well, you can take a shot at disadvantage at the prone guy.
Okay. That sucks. Okay, I'll do that one. I missed. Rolled an 8.
Okay, earlier. Where are you moving? Are you staying back behind the door, or no? Dagger staying in the.
I'm staying back behind the door. I'm gonna get full cover and against the wall that the
So
door's
is
on.
this door was at the end of the pantry?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tell Kriv to just like open it all the way. Can Kriv do that for a free action?
No,
Okay.
he rolled a natural one and did absolutely
Awesome.
nothing. So
Okay.
you You maybe got a shot at the prone guy, but you can't see into the room.
Okay, it's disadvantage then for a spell attack.
Yep.
I rolled a big old 8.
No, 8 doesn't hit.
So then I'll back up to make sure that other people have access as well to the door.
Okay. Meepo is going to take out the crossbow, and he's going to shoot at the prone guy. He misses. It's not bad, but he misses. And he runs back in the room. Andros, you're
Okay.
next.
I'm going to peek around the door and guiding bolt. The one on the right. Or the closest one.
I'm going to say... I'd say you don't have a shot at this guy.
Or sorry, sacred
With
flame.
all the other people who have kind of been able to get a shot, and your large frame,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say you don't get a shot at him.
Is there... So I don't see either one? Because I'm kind of towering over everyone, aren't I?
Well, there's a lot of people in here,
Sure.
and he's prone.
We're all in the
So
pantry still, right?
Yeah, you're all in the pantry still. The door's just barely open.
Oh, okay.
You can kick open the door.
I will... I will...
Go through the wall beside the door.
I'll cast guidance on boots.
Okay.
And then just step back.
Hey, Kriv, you're next.
I stab the guy that's fallen in front of me.
Okay, roll an attack at advantage.
I think my app is broken.
Well, then roll physical dice.
Okay.
Have physical dice?
Yep.
Oh.
21 to hit.
Yep, 21 hits.
And I damage for 8.
Okay. Where's your movement? I'd say you push the door open the rest of the way in order to get a good swing. But you're right there at the threshold. You're gonna move, you're gonna step back, you're gonna go forward.
I'll move to the side. Like hug the wall essentially.
And go right or left.
I'll go left.
Okay. So swing left and you kind of go with the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the left side.
Perfect.
Okay. Urki, with the door open now, Urki's gonna use his staff. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna do a sacred flame too. You help me out, Art, and give me the die roll.
Save it.
Yep.
Saving throw.
3.
Is it a saving
It's
throw?
a
or
saving
attack roll?
throw. It's a
Okay.
mine's sacred flame. It's a dexterity saving throw. I don't know what their DC is.
I've got the DC here. I just didn't know whether that was a saving throw thing or an attack roll.
60 feet range.
Yeah, he hits.
1d8 radiant.
He does 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
And now the hobgoblin on the left wall is going to run at Kriv. And he's going to land, or he's going to attempt to. He rolls a 13.
Not close. Nope.
Okay. Okay, the back to the top of the order. The other guy's gonna get up. Who's the first person in the door?
That was me.
No, you're
Griff.
through the door. Who's the next person in the doorway? Like everyone's just been ducking back behind the door, but there's no real order here. So
Varn was right there, wasn't he?
I went out and stabbed him.
well, everyone has kind of taken their shot and run.
I shot and then I tucked behind the door and I was up against the wall.
Okay, he's gonna run into the room and he's gonna attack Varn.
Okay.
Varn.
Varn.
I have decent armor class.
He swings at you for a 13 to hit.
Misses. AC of 15.
Okay. And then he's gonna see that there's a whole party of people in here, and he's gonna run back around his side of the door.
I'm
and
gonna try to
hide
grab
from
him,
you.
grapple him. Do we all get
Wait,
opportunity of attacks?
No, I'd say one of you does. I'd say Varn gets an opportunity attack because he was attacked by Varn, or he attacked Varn.
Okay.
So Varn, you can make opportunity attack.
Okay, so it's 12 plus 5, so it's 17 to hit.
No, 17 misses. And is that a ranged attack?
Melee.
Okay. Yeah, misses.
Really?
Yeah.
What are these guys wearing?
They have a chainmail and a shield.
Okay.
Okay, so he runs, he ducks back around his side of the door, and he's going to be just around to the right. So Crib's on the left of the door, and the other hobgoblin's on the right. Who's next? Dagger.
I'm going to pull out my rapier and dagger, and I'm going to peek around the corner, I guess, of the door. I guess I can't really. Can I?
You can jump forward and attack, but if you disengage or if you, yeah, you can make an attack.
Am I going to be? Is he going to be beside someone else of my party if I attack him?
No, Crib's on your. If you go through the doorway, Crib's on the left of the door, and he's on the right.
Is there someone beside Crib?
No, Crib's the only one in the room.
I'll go in the room there and I'll try and move around him. Attack him.
Okay, you're gonna try and attack him from the back, or like go all the way around.
I go all the way around so that
The doorway still open. Okay.
the 16 hit.
Nope.
Okay, so both miss.
Okay.
My rapier and my dagger miss.
Okay. Are you just staying there?
Yeah.
Okay. Orlear, you're up.
Okay, so there's two hobgoblins in the room, one to the right of the door and the other one. Is he visible in front of Kriv?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot that one with a firebolt.
Okay.
13 doesn't hit.
Nope.
And then, am I okay to back up in the pantry to let Andros by me?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Meepo's next. Meepo's gonna shoot at the one on the left and He got an 18. 18 is the arm class, so he hits. He's going to do 8 points of damage.
Wow.
Is anyone else attacking the hobgoblins yet? Sure,
Anyone? What do you mean, anyone else?
We're all trying.
I know. I was just wondering if Meeple was the first one.
He was.
Okay,
Those losses
so
really
it's
paid off.
Andros' turn.
All right, is that door fully open?
Yep.
Okay, can I peek around and Sacred Flame somebody?
You can Sacred Flame the one that Meepo just shot on the left by Kriv.
Okay, I'll do that. Dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. He success. He's saved.
Okay, that is no damage. I will pop back behind the wall, the door.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Kriv, you're up next.
Perfect. I'll, the guy in front of us is still alive, eh? Still has some health.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
These are big goblins. These are not your little goblins. These are hobgoblins. So they're armored. They're sturdier. You know, they got some muscle to them. They're a little more intimidating.
Okay. I attack the guy that's in front of me, and
Yes.
I roll the 21 to hit,
That hits.
and then I do 10 damage.
Okay. So you cross swords with this guy, and you're able to swing a blow and then pull the sword back, slicing under his armor, and he catches his arm and he starts bleeding.
Sweet.
And Urki. Urki's going to... he's going to follow the... sort of seeing what Andros is doing. He's like, oh, this is a Sacred Flame thing? Let's do that. Okay. Yeah. And so he'll do another Sacred Flame. And he fails, and you said that was a D8?
1d8, yeah, radiant.
Yeah, so the Hobgoblin fails. And he'll take 6 more damage. And that guy's gonna fall down. And Urki's like, ah! Ah! So, Kriv, that was the one in front of you that you just cut. You sliced his arm and he started bleeding. Well, this beam of light shoots from behind the doorway. You can't see who shot it, but it comes out over your shoulder and blasts this guy in the face, and he just holds his face and falls to his knees, and just it's like it got cooked from the inside. And the other hobgoblin turns and sees his friend, his comrade, just got cooked, and he can smell the fresh meat. And he gets all fired up. And he's going to swing his longsword at Dagger.
You're yeah. Putting yourself in a risky situation.
And he's going to swing this sword, but he's up tight against the wall, and so his elbow hits the wall, and he doesn't get a full swing. And it kind of... Just at the last moment, Dagger's able to dodge down, and it swings right over his head. Farn, you're up.
This guy's up in front. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna stab him with my dagger again.
Okay, so you walk into the room. There's a hobgoblin right on your, directly to the right, and daggers on the other side of him.
Well, if I'm within 5 feet of him on his turn, he can get sneak attack. So I'm going to stab him in the clavicle. My dagger.
You're a little short for a clavicle.
Yeah, not clavicle.
You can do maybe an ankle stab.
Yeah. But I don't think a 11 hits, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
There. So
it grazes off of his armored shin guard. And you're gonna stay in the doorway?
I am. So
Okay.
let's get the sneak attack. Sneak attack is.
Okay. Your knees are knocking, but you're standing right there. Dagger, you're up.
Ah, cough. Okay.
Well,
Missed.
well, you got a nat 1 on claws. Oh, dagger? Oh.
You got a nat 1, Mike?
My dagger, yeah.
Okay, see if you hit Varn, who's right on the other side. I'm gonna roll for that. No, you just missed. The dagger comes right under his arm and right over Varn's head.
I think you rolled, because I rolled another one.
One part to one of my dice.
Using my dice.
Yeah.
Okay, you're staying there?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Orlear, your turn.
Okay, I am gonna walk through the door and reach and cast Shocking Grasp on the guy. Is he wearing any metal armor?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 25 to hit him then.
Okay. 25 hits.
Oh my gosh, he takes 1 point of lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray for that. And he can't take any reactions till I have to check.
For the end of your next
To the start of its next turn.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
now I'm going to walk through the door and then back up onto the other side of Kriv.
So the other side of Kriv.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk in the room and go left.
Yes.
And then around Kriv.
Okay, so you walk in the door, you kind of step over Varn, you make your attack, and then you dash around behind Kriv.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
You tase him for 1 point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like licking a battery.
Oh, no, he was carpet, man.
Rubbing a balloon.
Okay. Meepo is next. Meepo, he can't figure out how to load the next bolt in his crossbow. So he's just struggling with it. He can't manage it. Andros, you're next.
Right, well, I can't do much. I can't heal anyone anyway, so yeah, I'm going to peek my head out and cast Sacred Flame at the first hobgoblin I see.
Okay, well,
Dex.
there's only one, and he's around the room. In order to attack him, you have to run out into the room.
Okay, I'll just get enough into the room where I can see him.
Okay, that's like 10 feet.
Okay, I'll run to the nearest column.
Sure.
And then can I see him from their column?
Yep, you can go in behind the column on the, and you can, or run out, shoot him, and then duck behind the column.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning.
Yeah, okay.
Dexterity DC 13, saving throw.
He fails.
That is 7 points of radiant damage.
And you cook him from the inside out. Same
Nice.
as his buddy.
The radiant microwave.
Okay, those two guys fall. We're out of initiative.
Okay.
I'm going to help. I'm going to grab the bolt that Meepo actually fired into the guy and give it back to him. I'm going to teach him actually how to use it properly.
Reload?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
Should we drag the bodies into the pantry?
Who are you talking to?
The party.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Let's
That's
just get them
actually a
out of
great
view.
idea, Andros.
Okay.
I'll start dragging one in.
You
Okay,
let's put them in,
no problem dragging them into the pantry.
let's put them in the room where we found the prisoners, actually.
Okay. You want to drag them all the way back there?
That much further.
No, it's not that much further. Just that's where you want to put them. Okay, you drag them through the pantry, over the crumbled wall, back into the little prison. They kind of slump there.
Should what are they wearing?
Bodies both leave. Can we search them?
They both have chainmail. They both have shields.
Anything else?
Or you do an investigation if you're searching the body.
I'll help. Then
Okay. Yeah, someone should.
At 12.
got a
I'm gonna
Eight.
guide. I'm gonna guide the next person that rolls.
12.
Shit, I
Already
still
rolled. Already rolled. Too late.
I'm gonna guide somebody else. I'm gonna guidance myself.
I before. Oh, my 12 ended up being a 16.
After guidance?
Because it's a D4.
I got a 4 on my D4.
Yeah, you can't add the guidance after you make the roll.
No, I had guidance from before that I forgot.
He did
that-
actually. He never used it.
Okay, fair. Wouldn't that apply in the battle?
No, it's only for ability checks.
Ability checks.
Okay, so you have a 16 now total for investigation?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just look it up here.
Although I was casting Sacred Flame, would that cancel my
No,
concentration?
No, it shouldn't, because it's just a cantrip. It's not a concentration spell.
So I get guidance because I just rolled, and I rolled a 19 for investigation.
Well,
Okay.
that would have canceled out Boots' guidance then.
Okay,
That's
then
the
I get
problem.
18.
Okay, it sounds like you got enough to search the bodies and find all the items that they have. You see that they both have money pouches. So how you want to, like, Dagger and Krev, you're both searching two different bodies, and you both find gold pouches that have 5 gold each.
Your numbers? 5.
5
Yeah.
gold each. Yeah, 2 pouches, both with 5 gold.
It's the small people, but they don't really count. Well, other than me.
We all got 2 gold then.
They also have one of them has a small flask of oil, and the other guy has a little jar, and on the top of the jar, it says in Goblin, which Dagger you can read.
Yeah.
It says elf pudding.
Oh,
That's nasty.
Was it made by elves or is it made of elves?
I'll cork and I'll let
Can I sniff it?
my friend smell it.
Who's smelling?
Andros.
Andros.
Yeah, it smells like elves.
Oh, gross.
Who's got the flask of oil? You gotta put that in your inventory.
I'll take the flask of oil because I have a lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then everyone gets 2 gold. We're gonna split that up.
Or you're gonna split it up?
Yeah.
Or
Sure.
are you gonna keep it to yourself?
No, let's split it up.
Split it.
Okay, everyone gets 2. I'm gonna say one of the goblins also has a little wineskin, and you sniff the wineskin, and this is the good stuff. It's still goblin wine, but it's the good goblin wine.
We could use that for the sacraments.
We could use the other one for the sacraments and keep this one. You know, like the dead,
He
like
does-
they're dead. They
It's the priest that drinks the sacrament of the wine.
Okay, so then you search the rest of this room. It's a long
I'll take the good wine.
corridor. In the middle, there's some tables, and there's just like a mess of dirty plates, but there's no food. It has 8 different pillars, or 16 pillars, 8 each side. And then there's at the end of the hall, there's a door at the end of the hall. There is 1 door that leads south, and 3 doors along the length of the north wall. There's 3 doors, kind of evenly spaced. So that's a total of 6 doors leading out of this room. 1 goes back into the pantry, right, at the far east wall, and 1 goes on the west wall. 3 on the north, 1 on the south.
get our big sniffy friend to see if he smells any goblins down any of them.
This is the pillar room, right?
Yes, it has 8 pillars.
Ooh.
It had a table as well, right?
Yeah, it's got tables all the way down the center, like it's a
So this is like a
mess hall.
this hall. Yeah.
I think we're right in their territory right now. We're right in.
In the middle of there.
Could you repeat the doors again?
There's 3 on the north. There's the pantry door on the east.
Yep.
There's 1 going south and 1 going west.
Okay.
Are you gonna investigate any of these doors, or are you going back, or what's going on?
I wouldn't mind sniffing the south door.
Okay. You gonna give it a smell check or
Smell check.
smell check?
That's not that great. That is a 13.
Okay. You smell goblins.
And I let the guys know.
Okay.
I think you're gonna smell goblins through all doors. I'm gonna listen at that door.
Well, you listen at the door. Give me a roll. Give me a perception roll.
A 17.
You hear goblins bickering. Sounds like maybe swords clashing. They're like fighting amongst themselves.
They sound like the bigger goblins or the littler goblins.
You can't tell.
Can I? Oh, I got a shitty roll. Okay.
Oh, their doors now.
I don't know if that's the door we want.
Can I understand what they're saying or bickering about?
Yeah, you can hear them say, "Well, that was my gold." No, I bet on that, and I won it fair and square. That's what you hear. And then more swords clashing.
Just gonna keep listening at the door until I hear a body hit the floor.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna smell the other doors.
Okay. So give me a roll for each of the doors,
Okay, so
and tell me which one's for what. Like one at a time, and I'll describe it.
the west door is a nat 20.
Okay. You smell a filth and a stench of goblin. Like you smell like You smell like 50 goblins.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like it's not just like you smell some goblins. You smell a lot. It reeks.
Okay. And then I'll go to the west door on the north wall.
Okay.
Oh, that is bad. It's well, maybe not. That is a 12.
Okay. You smell nothing.
Center door. That's a 14.
You smell nothing.
And then the east door is a unnatural 20.
Okay, as you approach this door, there's like a frost that is coming out from under the door. And when you get close to it, you feel the cold emanating off the door. And your smell reveals, because it's so cold, you can't really, your smell doesn't pick up anything.
Okay, I'll let everyone know. That west door is trouble. There's a lot of goblins over there, and I'm not sure if we're prepared to hit that many. Is there locks on any of these doors on this side?
Definitely the cold one. You see a large lock and chain on that door.
The problem is we have to act fast. What do you notice? One, he comes in here or just comes in here for some reason. Because as soon as that happens, 50 are gonna.
We move one of the tables up against that door where the 50 goblins live and try and bar the door there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll help you push that.
I'll push that, yeah.
Okay, you're moving these tables around.
We'll pick it up
I
and
will-
carry it.
Okay, roll strength. Whoever's helping, or give advantage to the person who's... No, you need two people to help this. So you need at least 2 rolls.
So Andros rolled a 10.
Okay. Or Lear, you're helping?
Yeah, I rolled a 10 as well.
At the table, across the room down, you bar the door with the table.
Is it a solid table?
Yeah, oh yeah. Just one table, and there's like 4 tables down the length, or 4 or 5 tables along the length of this hall. You gonna
we'll
move
do
another?
them all. We'll do them all.
Okay, do another strength roll, or who else is helping?
I'll help, not that I'm gonna be much of help.
Oh, not you.
Yeah.
Get the Dragonborn to help. He's strong.
Okay, Dragonborn, roll a strength check.
Andros got a 13.
Yes, I rolled an 18.
Okay, Kriv, roll a stealth check.
Uh-oh. Stealth check.
Still listening at that door, by
I
the way.
got a 14 on stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Boots to listen to the west door too. Maybe they're sleeping in there.
I can't pull my ear that far over.
Okay.
Okay, you hear to the south door, you hear, oh, what was that?
That's the one I'm at.
Yeah, that's what you hear from
Wait,
behind the door.
and I'm going to stealth behind the door and wait for anybody to come through. I'm going to poke them.
And I'll have.
Oh, my stealth check, I rolled a 19.
Okay, you hide in the shadows behind the door. The other party members are they're all moving the tables.
Yeah.
I'll be.
I wave at them.
2 small men with big parts.
I'm gonna have my. We're gonna ready my crossbow. Not my crossbow. I don't have a crossbow anymore. My a short bow and fire it at anybody who opens the door.
Okay, Meepo sees you do this, and he's gonna take the same action. You know, and Urki is more directing traffic. Oh yes, very good. Put it over there. Clearly, where everyone's been piling the tables. The door opens. The hobgoblin steps out, and both Varn and Dagger can get a surprise attack.
What about Meepo?
Yeah, Meepo gets a surprise attack too.
Gosh, that is 23.
23 hits.
23.
Okay. Is a D6, by the way. That is 3 plus 3, so that is 6 damage.
Ooh. 10 damage for me.
It was 10?
17
17?
damage.
Okay.
You must have rolled a real good sneak attack.
I rolled an 8 and a 5 plus 4.
Nice.
And now, how much damage does Meepo even hit, though? That's the question.
No, Meepo missed.
Ah.
Okay. The 2 hits, they find their, or your hit and Dagger's hit, they find their marks, and he stumbles forward, but he's still on his feet. He's just he's just managed to draw his sword and cry out. Roll initiative. $20 to $25.
1.
It's okay, you just had a turn. Okay, 15 to 20.
15 to 20, yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, 10 to 15.
Lord Lear got 12.
Andros got 13.
Okay, 5 to 10.
Kriv got 5.
Kriv got a 5. And Dagger, you said you got 1?
Oh, I got a 21.
Okay. On the mic, it just came through as 1, and I was like,
I got a 21.
Evil.
okay, that sounds more like it. Okay. Dagger, you're up first.
Well, I'm gonna just stab him again. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
On this, I guess not, eh? So he takes 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
No. No, it does not.
It's a hobgoblin or a goblin?
Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you swing again with your claw, and it rakes right across his face. And now he's bleeding from the arm, and he's got an arrow in him, and his face.
Having a bad day.
And he's gonna just kind of lean over, and then fall on top of you. He kind of slumps. Next is Varn.
Do I see anybody from beyond the door?
Nope. Not from where you are.
I'm going to walk up 30 feet movement, and I'm going to, if I can get to the door, I'm going to look through it. I'm going to shoot at any enemies I see down there.
Okay. You see one just inside the door, and as soon as you see him, he sees you, and so his held action is going to shoot at you. So go ahead, take your shot.
Okay, 12 plus 5, so that's 17. It didn't hit the other one, so I don't expect it to hit this one.
Nope. No, and then he rolled a 19 to hit. It's coming back at you. Does that hit? 19?
Sorry, yeah, 19 does hit. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Did I cut out, or... Oh.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything, so. So it's only 6 points of damage.
Okay, only 6, yeah.
Okay, Andros, you're up next.
How long is this hall?
The hall is like 50 feet long, but this is the south wall, right? You're going into that room on the south.
Yeah.
So it's on the long side of the wall. So the width of the room is maybe 25 feet. So
Yeah.
if you
So
wanna get distant,
am I down by the tables, or am I in the center, or where am I?
you're by the west wall by the tables, which is say it's 20 feet from the door.
Yeah. So I want to go to the second column in the back, so I can kind of have an eyeball through the door.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can
want
do
to
that.
sacred flame whatever I see through the door. Dex
At this
save.
angle, at this angle, you can't see any targets right now.
No? Can I keep going to the third column then?
Yeah, you could go to the third column.
Do I see anything?
You see, yeah, if you go to the third column, you could see one hobgoblin in.
Okay, I'll go shoot him.
And what range is that?
60 feet.
Yeah, you can reach him.
Dex save. DC 13.
He rolled a nat 20.
Alright, no damage. And I tuck in behind the column.
Okay. I say, he's gonna shoot back at you.
Who?
So you can have half cover, because he's gonna get his shot before you get full cover.
Oh, we had probably the same initiative?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He had bad roll though, so the arrow, you can see the arrow in flight, and you're able to tuck behind the pillar.
Can I do it Matrix
Yeah,
style
and-
while I lean back as it goes over top of me?
You wanna do
Bullet time?
Matrix?
Bullet time Matrix style? So I lean back and the arrow goes right over my head.
Roll acrobatics.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
See if the elephant can bend backwards.
That's right. Oh, natural 2
So,
plus 1.
fine.
3. Did I fall on my
Okay,
ass?
it wasn't a nat 1.
Now I want to see a Loxodon monk.
You almost let it, a miss, turn into a hit. You dodge into the arrow.
Yeah, that's right.
If he got a 1, he should have like, broke his back.
Yeah, well, he didn't get a 1, so he lucked out.
Close.
Okay, Orlear.
If I go to the door, I can't see the guy off to the right, can I?
If you go to the door,
Yeah.
if you poke your head in the door, you could see everyone.
Is there anybody else in the room with me?
You're still in the hall, right?
I'm still in the hall, yeah.
Yeah, all your party members are in the hall with you.
Just outside the door.
There's pillars there you can hide behind.
Yeah, I'll go into the room and I'll go to the the second pillar on the right, and I'll shoot the guy with a firebolt as I go past.
Okay, so you're shooting the guy who's right next to the doorway.
Yeah, I'll like walk through the door and around him, and then
So you're entering the room. Because
Yeah,
this is
I'm
a
gonna
small
follow.
room off to the south. Are you going to enter the room to the south, or are you staying in the hall?
no, I was gonna follow Andros.
Okay.
I'm more
You want
towards
to
the
shoot at
back.
the same target. Shoot at the same target that Andros shoot.
No, I was gonna shoot the opposite one, but I was gonna go to the same way Andros did.
Okay, in order to shoot at the opposite target, you have to go in the opposite direction as Andros.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll go
Okay.
to the opposite direction.
Okay,
Andros did that. I rolled a 17.
17 misses.
Yeah, but okay. That's it.
Okay. Are you ducking behind the...
Yeah, I'll roll behind the pillar.
Okay. He also rolled the same initiative, and so he's going to take a shot back at you before you get cut.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything fancy? You know?
We'll see if I spend a spell slot if he hits me.
Okay. He misses.
Are you sure?
Oh, he rolled the 2,
Oh,
so...
perfect.
that
Because my
misses.
AC's 13. I'm okay with that.
So I just uploaded the map to the chat there. Hopefully it's okay or correct.
Don't think you have this room on your map. So...
With the 8 pillars.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yep, great.
Yeah, that looks like what we're doing.
Oh, cool. Who's up next? Kriv.
Perfect. I'm gonna run to the nearest hobgoblin and attack him.
Okay, in order to reach a hobgoblin, you'd have to enter that southern room. Are you gonna go in the room?
I'll wait outside the door
Okay, you're gonna hold an action.
and hold my action until a hobgoblin comes through it.
Okay, and your action is just to attack whoever comes through the door first?
Yes, a hobgoblin.
Okay, sure. The first hobgoblin that comes through the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Dagger.
I'm going to step into the room and trying to move around the Cobalt friend here and stab the hobgoblin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'm not with. They had a crossbow. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to just hit fire and jump back up.
Okay, so there's a guy just inside the door you could get if you run in.
Oh, okay.
So you run in.
I'm the guy just inside the door.
You still have to enter the room to get him.
What's that? I have to enter the room,
okay.
yeah. Is he right beside the cobalt?
No.
Right beside Vern?
No. Vern is... I thought he was across the room. I thought he was still in the hall.
I didn't like enter, but I thought I like.
Oh, I thought you entered it.
No.
I'm confused here. Okay, so can I see someone from outside the door if I look in?
Yeah. Yeah, there's... You can see one who's kind of hiding just inside the doorway.
Yeah.
And if you go inside, I'll tell you who else is in there.
Thanks.
Are you going in?
Oh.
Okay. That's all you can see then.
I'll fire at the one I could.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
That sucks. 13.
Nope. 13 is.
Okay, and then I'll tuck behind the door again.
Okay. That hobgoblin is going to rush out, and he's going to attack you with a sword. He misses. He swings his sword, and it gets stuck in the floor. And he's going to abandon that sword in the floor and run back into the room. Dagger, you get attack of opportunity.
Short bow in my hand right now.
Okay, then you can make an attack at disadvantage, or you can...
A stab.
You claw him?
Or no, I'll make an attack with disadvantage. 21. 18 and... Huh?
You made 21 with disadvantage?
And isn't oh no, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you're gonna do like a fadeaway shot with your short bow.
So I do 5 points of damage.
Okay.
I'll roll a 1.
He takes it right up the butt.
And then the ass as he runs away.
I know what help him. Fun.
Should have used an acid arrow.
Okay. The I don't have Urki or Meepo in my list here, so I'm gonna let them both take a shot at this guy as he's running away. That's a nat 1. And that's a 19. So I'm gonna say Meepo is shooting his arrow from his crossbow, and he's not that great of a shot. Vern, are you standing in front of Meepo? Okay. You're gonna take 5 points of damage.
I'm down.
Point blank. Oh shit. You're down?
Back at him, and I just as he shoots, my eyes go wide, and I black out.
Oh no.
Oh.
Heal
Where
myself.
where is Vern standing?
Vern, when will you learn?
Yeah.
Urki is gonna do 3 points of damage. And then it is Varn's turn. Oh, Varn, make a death saving throw.
Oh, that's 1 down.
Okay.
I have Fear the Dying.
I do.
Yep. If you... Well, you don't have to.
Okay, Crib, where are you standing right now? You're just outside the door?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's gonna shoot at Dagger. Does a 9 hit? Dagger, 9 doesn't hit.
I don't think so.
I don't think it does either. Andros, you're up.
Okay, I see Varn go down. I raise my trunk into the air, and then I run over to him and spare the dying.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Did you guys hear my trumpet blast? Does that play for you guys? I don't know.
No, I didn't hear it last.
Okay. So spare the dying. Touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable.
Thank you.
And then I run to the nearest column. Or drag him over to the nearest column.
And it's not going in an urn.
Okay. When you do the trumpet blast, you alert other goblins, and from the north, 3 other goblins come in from the north into the hall.
Sorry guys, when I heal I get excited.
Goblins or goblins?
Just goblins.
Okay, well.
Don't have any like area of effect spells. Well, I don't.
And now I'm going to roll them into initiative.
Hopefully it does.
Yeah. Do you?
All my spells are gone. My slots are done. Like a long time ago.
Oh.
I can't heal any of you.
Dragonborn's breath weapon could take care of 3 guys at once.
There you go.
That's true.
Wait, what about the tables? That do anything?
Oh, we dumped pretty heavy tables over there. We should be good.
Okay, this other hobgoblin's going to shoot at Kriv.
Okay.
That's 11.
Nope.
Okay. And now it's Kriv's turn.
I'm gonna turn and position myself so I can get the hobgoblins in a line.
Okay, so the hobgoblins are in the room to the south. The 3 regular goblins just ran into the room from the north. So you could run. I'll let you run into a position to get all 3, but they're just the regular goblins.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
We want to minimize action continuity.
Okay, you're going to make an attack against these 3.
Yes. And
okay, you're gonna roll. Is that a attack roll?
I'm doing the breath weapon.
Yeah.
So it says 12 dex for hit.
So saving throw.
Yeah.
And I got a meet or beat. Is it 12?
Yeah, DC 12.
I
Dexterity.
got an
saving
8, 9, and a 12.
Okay, so if it's a success, it just gets half damage.
Okay.
Beat to beat.
So I do 9 damage.
Okay, you take out 2 of them. The first two, they just bubble and sizzle under your acid, and the other one gets a little bit of acid on him, but he gets away.
Cool. And that's my turn.
I mean, the first 2 are dead.
Yeah, the first 2 are dead. And then he is going to shoot back at you, Kriv. He only got a 10.
Sorry, what was that?
The goblin, the one that you did not acid, or that only got a little bit of that, he shot back at you and missed.
Okay.
Just off your shield. Boom. Dagger.
Did any of them come through the door?
No.
So you said one shot at me.
Yep.
Into this room or into the other room?
Into your room. Like, you guys have been taking shots at them through the doorway, so they're able to move and take a shot at you.
I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay.
What are they really gonna do? Like, oh, yeah.
Okay, you
And
shut the door.
I'm gonna shut the door and I'm gonna take one of my pitons and I'm gonna jam the door with the piton.
Okay. That's your action.
That's my turn.
Does anyone have a healing potion?
From this side of the door, you hear them slamming their body up against that door. They're slamming in and they're slamming, but they can't open the door.
I'm going to ask if anyone has a healing potion for Varn, and I'm going to go hold my maul attack in case they come through the door. I'm going to hit the first thing that comes through.
Okay. So you're ready in action?
Ready in action. So if I see anything come through that door, I'm going to maul it. But I'm saying I can't heal him. If anyone has a healing potion, then now's the time to use it on Varn.
On hands again?
What?
Can the paladin lay on hands again?
Oh, maybe.
I have a health potion.
Point.
Now I can heal myself.
Yeah, just give him one hit point to get him up.
Yeah, I would save the health potion.
Okay. But
So Andros, you're holding your action. Or Lear, what are you doing? You still have an action.
I'm gonna pull forward. Can I get to Varn?
Yeah, you can get to Varn.
Okay.
There's still a goblin in this hall.
Can I, if I get to Varn, am I in like wide open to this goblin and the hobgoblins?
I dragged them behind a
Hobgoblins are
pillar.
locked in the room. The hobgoblins have effectively been locked into the southern room.
Okay.
There's one goblin still in the hall.
Okay.
I dragged Varn behind one of the pillars.
As your action,
That was like
yeah, you could run out. You either have to hold your action for the door, or you can.
Well, that was a
Varn.
while back. I was dragging him off.
A while back, we're still in initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm
There's still a
dragging.
goblin who's in the room.
Then I'm not.
So you can use your action.
Yeah, I'll use my action to drag him to safety behind a pillar.
Okay.
Okay.
Or Lear, you can reach him.
Yeah, I just want to go that my eyes will pulse bright white and Varn will wake up with 1 HP.
Varn, what do you say?
What can I say? What? Yeah. Okay. I can care for myself. Get rid of these monstrosities, these creatures. But thank you.
Okay,
You're
Crib.
welcome.
And
Crib, you have an action.
I have an action.
Yeah. What are
I
you
will
doing?
slice down the last goblin that's in our
Okay, you're
room.
gonna go attack the last goblin.
Yeah.
Okay, make an attack roll.
17 to hit,
Yeah, 17 hits.
and I do 11 points of damage.
And he just goes, "Eat it," and then dies.
What about this ice door, everybody? Do you think that white dragon is behind there?
so we're out of initiative right now, but there's still 3 hobgoblins banging on this door. That is, at the moment, it's effectively locked. At the moment.
I'm gonna ask.
Burn, quickly heal yourself.
I'll heal myself and let's go over to the door. We're gonna yell in through the door to see if the dragon can hear us.
Yeah, maybe
And-
Meepo can understand it.
What?
Maybe Meepo can talk to it.
Yeah. Great. That is 9 HP back, so I'm down.
I'm gonna give a quick look and see if I can see a key on this dead hobgoblin that's in the room with us.
Okay, the one that you slain that's outside the room. Okay, I have to look at his sheet.
I'm gonna go sit in front of that door with my back against it and 400 pounds.
You don't weigh 400 pounds.
I'm gonna put my feather down.
Okay, you put the feather down. You now weigh 450 pounds, and you have increased the time that that's going to take them to bash through this door.
Yeah. Wait, if he has his feather on, can I lift him?
You could try, but he doesn't have his feather right now.
Actually, the feather I'd put in a pocket. I wouldn't.
No,
put it
it's
on
still
the...
on you. Then you, if it's still on you.
Oh, it doesn't mean I have to. I thought I had to hold it. So.
Nope. If it's on you,
then I put it on the ground.
Okay.
And everyone say that's my feather.
Gotta get you a hat.
No, I gotta hold it in my trunk. It's my magic feather.
Varn, you were rolling investigation?
No, I was going to yell to the dragon, get Meepo, Tail, Toe, and Draconic that we're here to free them. No, free him.
You're yelling to who?
Well, I'm pretty sure that there's the dragon across the other side of the cold door that's been locked.
Okay.
And I want to yell to the dragon that we're not a threat, so don't shoot at us with your breath weapon as soon as we enter the door.
Okay, so you're up at the cold door and you're yelling through the door. You're trying to get Meepo to soothe the beast.
Mm-hmm.
We got to deal with these hobgoblins.
I'm thinking if we get the dragon, then
you hear from the other side of the cold door. You hear, "I will kill you all."
Preferably, can you kill the goblins first? So we're not swarmed. There's about 50 in a door we barricaded, and it probably isn't the smartest.
He cuts you off and repeats, "I will kill you all."
Meepo, your friend, your little dragon friend is not nice.
Is that
you
Mama?
Think that's your dragon behind there, Meepo?
Yeah.
You still want your dragon friend back?
The leader wants the dragon contained.
Well,
It's contained here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your goblins are gone. You'll have the whole keep to yourself. Yourself.
Yeah, that sounds good. I can still take care of the dragon in here.
Yeah. The only question is now how we're going to deal with the 50 goblins.
Okay.
I think we should.
I think this is a good time to end it. You've got 3 hobgoblins locked in a room that there is a timer counting down before they get out.
And this is the room to the south?
That's the south room, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right in front of the door.
Yeah, so that's increased the time, but eventually they're going to bust through that door.
Yeah.
And you've got the cold door to the north, the pantry to the east, and a room that smelled like a lot of goblins to the west. And I'm going to call it for tonight. I think the inspiration tonight goes to Andros.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
So you have a D6 that you can use. It doesn't expire, but you can't get more inspiration until you use it.
Excellent. Cool, that was really good, Jason. I really liked
That was great.
all the accents and the voices. You did a really good job.
Yeah, I tried to get them all going. So
That was awesome.
we'll play again in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. If you'd like to help us out, click like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, you could give our podcast some stars and reviews on iTunes. We would really appreciate it. In the meantime, go take your Displacer Beast for a walk, give your mummy a big hug, and go play some D&D.